From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky. From the ashes we will grow, where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade along, decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive. Twisted vines that choke the light. We are warriors of the right. Plant the life, speak the words, let the poison be unheard.
Oh, ancient grove, leaf born weaver, seed to seed, one to another, through the plague, through the pain.
Your silent branches rise again. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness liquefy, where starlight weaves a living thread, healing forest one and Now blades shall burn to life's command, as roots strengthen and reclaim the land. Ashes fade, blood runs clear, prime was whisper I can hear. From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes we will grow, where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade along, decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive. Twisted vines that choke the light. We are warriors of the right. Plant the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, greed, whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky, watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes, green will grow, where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade along, decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive. Twisted vines that choke the light. We are warriors of the right. Plant the life, speak the words, let the poison be unheard.
Oh, ancient grove, leaf-born weaver, seed to seed, one to another, through the plague, through the plague.
Your silent branches rise again. To the roots and to the sky, watch the darkness liquefy. Where starlight weaves a living thread, healing forests one and Now blades shall bend to life's command, as roots strengthen and reclaim the land. Ashes fade, blood runs clear, prime was whisper I can hear. From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the Pro Arena Season 1, guys. And just like yesterday, we are about to have an exhilarating day number 2. Of course, it's the final day, ladies and gentlemen. 4 matches on the line here for all these teams to play for 50,000 rupees as the total prize pool here, guys. For second and third place will be awarded here, and as well as the overall MVP here. So big shout out to LF, Loyalty First, EQZ as well for hosting all of these, hosting this all together. We have Dasa Energy as well as one of our sponsors here. And yeah, guys, CRAXE agency for bringing up all of these teams. Yes, Slayer for the room hosting, and of course, Dev for the production that we have here. Big shout out to them. We are in for an absolutely brilliant day number 2. Of course, the first match will be Rondo, and we're gonna hop straight in. I'm pretty sure the match has started, I think, and we are about to hop into the Rondo, guys. Of course, the Rondo map will determine a lot of the points for all of these players. We saw how quickly and easy it was to secure points in the Rondo match yesterday, and we are expecting something like that to happen today as well. RRQ won that rondo match with 26 points, if I remember correctly. So it was a point racking match. Of course, they were able to hold the hashtag number 1 position until the second game, and then it came on Team Flash, and now with the final match yesterday, DPLUS Kia was able to take the hashtag number 1 position by a 2-point margin here. So everything to play for in this final day. It's really close. All of these teams can walk away with the podium prize pool podium finish here, number 1, 2, 3, and first match up rondo, of course, the playing path going in from the eastern side of the map all the way to the western side, just slightly north here. We have it ending up at Jautin area, starting off somewhere near Meran, and of course the zone is going to go towards the southern side here. We have Hungshang as the center of the circle as well, and we do have Yulin as well in the zone, center zone as well, and TLQ Esports already securing up some eliminations over here. I think Panda was not able to get a knock there. Panda was able to get a knock and a finish actually. We have HORAA in the drop clash over here. Neox factory is absolutely packed here. We have Team Flash as well. HORAA on low HP. Panda trying to come in for the push. It's better if he use the M249 here for his shots here, but he does get the knock either way, and he secures that elimination really convincingly here. TLQ Esports up to a great start with 2 eliminations. HORAA Esports, unfortunately, not going to be too happy about that. We have XAVIER here as well, joining in with the 2-man roster here for some odd reason, but we know that they will be back in the next match here. Of course, now they have to be really careful about how they approach this match. Of course, they need to pick up as many points as they possibly can to keep their team in the hunt for this prize pool. Of course, the XAVIER is going to be part of the top 10 teams, I think, going into this match. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, the rankings will confirm with us after this match. Once we get the rankings on the right side of the screen here, I'm pretty sure we will be getting an idea of how these teams place the XAVIER. There we go, 9th place position. Adios taking some shots towards Mimas here, but not able to connect there. Got really low on the HP as well. But yeah, the XAVIER 24 points at hashtag number 9. We have DK with 50 points, Team Flash with 49 now securing that elimination. Alter Ego with 47. And then we have RRQ with 42 points. Those are going to be the teams that we are going to be keeping an eye on very much here. But VOIN and ISSLxNRC, they have chances here definitely to rack up the points in this rondo match. And without further ado, let's introduce my casting partner Matrix to tell us what he expects of today here, as we see DRX in a 1v1 fight and Hoxie gets knocked here.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, some fascinating stuff happening at the start of the match as well. So, rondo match is going to be a very determining match, like how Josh said before, because points is something that can be acquired in this match. But as you can see, a nade is being cooked by Krypton here from Alter Ego. With that nade might just connect, and there's 12k shots are going down from his teammate as well. Some FPP shots getting the knockdown as well. Oh my goodness, back-to-back knockdowns. Hong Kong Gaming in a bit of a very difficult situation here. Alter Egos are gonna get those kill points for themselves, for the team here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, right, a rondo match is gonna be a very, point heavy match here, but I'll get back to that shortly. As we can see, Team Flash, they were really good yesterday with the kills. They only had 4 placement points to their name, and the rest are all kills, and that shows how much determined and how much they want those kill points for the team here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot of teams today. Especially HORAA, they might do an insane comeback in the late stages of the game and maybe get those points up for the team here. They do have 1 point as of right now. 4-man roster still alive, so we'll see what sort of action we'll see here. But as you can see, DRX Trade does jump. Is right next to HORAA here. We'll see how this fight is gonna go. We'll see if it's going to be an advantage for Trey here for DRX. So it's going to be an advantage for HORAA from Sky Hill. Some shots are being fired. It takes the first knockdown. And he's going to be knocked back as well from Beanie. Beautiful cover from the rock angle. Josh, what do you think about this fight here? Binny taking like a beautiful angle towards Sky here and does take the knockdown there, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean the third party coming in as well. There's so much happening there. The XAVIER unfortunately gets eliminated out of the match. They do secure a point, but yeah, that's definitely not how they would have wanted to start off day 2 here, because they are on a point crunch here, guys. Of course, Rondo starting off is going to be a bit of a difficult map, and of course, as the points back up with oh, what a nade from tops there. Hyper losing down here, unfortunately, getting the knockdown. Confirmation coming in just a second here. Of course, I don't think that yeah, there's any chance of revival there for Hyper Esports to pick up their man. They lose another one as well, and Hyper is in a bit of an issue here. But yeah, talking about DRX in that position, Hoxie gets knocked down there, as we saw in the kill feed there. Just taking a beautiful angle here. Jiggle HORAA gets eliminated. Binny confirms that elimination here, and he's on a domination streak. 3 eliminations secured already, and yeah, guys, just holding that position. They got a nice position to take the third party up against HORAA, but now we have a rush coming in, Seni from LF Esports, and FLVika, what a knock from FLVika with the shotgun, connects beautifully here on low HP, and not to put past that, he's got 5 eliminations in just 7 minutes of the game being played here. FL Bows a completely different place right now, going up against AUD, but G4 here gets the knockdown over here. EVR G4 is unfortunately going to take FL Bows out of the equation right now. He's nowhere near his teammates, probably near recall center here, because Team Flash in Neox, of course, they want a guy that's going to get recall. Vika another time with the S12K, gets damage to the nade here. Pinkman, no hesitation to throw another one here, and that's going to be awfully close, but the door is closed, guys, so no hits or no damage from the grenade. Is going to be on Vika right now. The S12K shots again. FL Vika with the shots with the S12K is going absolutely ham here, guys. 6 eliminations already confirmed. Team Flash 9 eliminations on the board here, and just like that way, they've taken away the hashtag #1 position from DPLUS Kia that walked in with a 2-point lead. Now, ladies and gentlemen, FL, they do have 57 points on the board here, guys, as Tops eliminates No Fear HORAA from the match, and now that puts them at 58 points. Jason, what do you think of Team Flash's comeback into this round match? The aggression straight away, just like they showed from the previous 4 matches that they played, by just securing only 4 placement points here, guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, Team Flash is like I said before, they only had 4 placement points, and the rest were all kills. It shows how much they're going for those kills and for those kill points for the team here. They are a very aggressive team. That's something that I noticed ever since yesterday as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, stage 1 zone here. We'll see how the rest of the 15 teams, if it's 56 remain, there's going to be recalls coming as well. So, I mean, that's the whole nature of the Rondo match. So, I mean, kill points is something that all these teams can prioritize in this map, especially with the recall advantage here. But yeah, looking at the XAVIER and HORAA, they've unfortunately were eliminated off the match here at the start of the match. But I'm pretty sure even SKYFORCE, they will, you know, with the rest of the 3 games, will do some sort of a comeback for the team here, because knowing how good they have performed previously, they do have that opportunity, the chance. But looking at the zone, ladies and gentlemen, it is Rin around that area. It will be a bit packed, honestly. But looking at how DRX is also going to make their way in towards zone, EVR C4 might have a late rotation into zone. It looks like that's how everything's going to go in terms of that side. But yeah, Krypton, Krypton has been unfortunately gone as well. But Susti taking some shots towards all the ego here, while they are moving on towards their respective rotation here. Jimmy also taking some shots, as well as Mini. None of the shots are connecting from all these players towards all the ego here. But yeah, we can see back-to-back fights, back-to-back action in the Rondo match. We can see TLQ Legends here as well, with LF Esports, with one of their teammates being unfortunately eliminated as well. It's a 3-man roster here for them. But yeah, looking at Legends also, yesterday they did manage to get a chicken dinner. That was a very happy moment in terms of the Sri Lankan side there. But we'll see if they'll be able to do that again, maybe today as well. But looking at how everything is, Hexa and Kenzo is here with the vehicles. We'll see how this fight is going to go. But looks like it won't happen anytime soon with how all these players are being spreaded around currently right now in the stage 2 zone. In a couple of seconds for stage 3 to come as well. But DK also, unfortunately, DK really did do some sort of a damage for the points table yesterday as well. Because it was RRQ, if I'm right, Josh, that was like on top for like a while. And then DK all of a sudden did a comeback. But as we can see, the crash is coming in. Is it? Yes, the crash is coming in, but the knockdown is coming from Kenzo, taking down Roshan from LF there. But I don't know what sort of a tactic it was from LF, but that was a very wasted opportunity, I would say, unless without crashing, but just going close to them. That was probably a very big mistake. But Hexa is gonna take his nice push and rush towards the other player that did stop near the rock, or he's probably going to get some information here, but knowing that the player is right in front of him, he is going to crash. We'll see if this 1v1 is going to be taken well from Hexa here. He does jump out of the vehicle, takes the 1v1 and knocks down Vaz as well from LF here, ladies and gentlemen. TLQ Legends getting those points in for the team here, which is very crucial. Hexa taking that 1v1 beautifully, but Saini for LF Esports here is in a bit of a difficult situation as a solo man. Is gonna be very hard for the team here, but Hexa and Kenzo is gonna be looking for the last man. He's gonna be taking some shots. Oh my goodness! I thought the knockdown was gonna go, but he was for sure 1 HP there. We can see Tops being knocked out from Team Flash here, and Vika again with 6 kills, pure dominance from this guy. Josh, what do you think so far in this stage 3 zone? Like, what do you expect furthermore in this zone?
Yeah, so looking at the points table, Team Flash has just gone absolutely crazy. Vika with 6 eliminations already confirmed, Bows with 1 and Tops with 3. But, you know, talking about yesterday, 4 placement points secured by Team Flash. Of course, I don't think that they are contenders for chicken dinners, because that's definitely not what they're going for here. They are just here to take everyone out of the lobby here and then just probably, you know, try and do something in the end of circle, because early points, of course, is such a confidence boost here, guys. If Team Flash get eliminated now, that 58 points, which places them at the hashtag #1 position, and all of that just consecutively packing up here, guys, is just going to convert to something more. Points table, they are #1, even only taking 4 placement points. It's just, you know, the eliminations that they're worried about here. And of course, placement points with the way that they're playing, of course, if they choose to lock in the placement points, they can definitely go ahead and be or stay at the hashtag #1 position quite convincingly here. But let's see how they fare in this Rondo match. I'm pretty sure that will set the tone for the rest of the games here. But Swaggy from EQC, he's going to take down a player over here, and we can see 52 Fredo taking down Tony from the Legends squad over here. And right now, LFETC against Hyper Esports and against DRX as well. They're in a pretty tough position here, but yet Swaggy is able to keep up the pressure here. See that Swaggy actually playing is Omega, LF Omega EQC here. So a pretty known face and a pretty known contender over here. For definitely MVP rankings. Of course, we saw a lot of players. Unfortunately, we didn't see many Sri Lankan players in the MVP list, but Swaggy, or in this case Omega, definitely can be one of those players that can rise up in the rankings. Of course, the experience coming to him, I'm pretty sure that he is very well experienced in these type of lobbies. Of course, PMGC level lobbies, we have Flash, DK, Alti, Ego, we have DRX, we have so many teams here, ladies and gentlemen, that are PMGC experienced over here. And we can see Vika taking the knock. Tops were actually knock here. Alter Ego, unfortunately losing out a player here. Amsal is going to get eliminated out of the match here, and it's now down to the last player standing here, Badru from Alter Ego. Will he be able to make the getaway over here? Team Flash not making it too easy here. TLQ Scout on the other hand takes down Bows here. This is a third party. Omega from that side will take down Indy from EVR G4. LFEQC doing a nice job of controlling fights from either side over here. ISSLNRC holding a consistent place over here as well. We have LFEQC. Unfortunately, the zone shift places them the furthest away from their position here. Of course, we should see that all of these teams should rotate into the zone. Currently, RRQ, just like yesterday in the previous Rondo match, they were able to secure a position in the circle until the very last moment here, guys. So will we see a repeat of that today? Only time will tell. But for now, TLQ Esports against Team Flash. We have Scout the aggressor over here. Raptor again with the knock. Pops is going to go down here. And this is what happens, guys, to Team Flash when the zone starts to sort of come together here, guys. When the zone becomes more compact, they find it harder and harder to play for space here, guys. Top's trying to make a getaway over here, but will he be able to do that? What a knock from Panda here, guys. With the AUG, he was able to take that knock. Tops also gets confirmed over here. TLQ on a roll with 7 eliminations here already secured, and Team Flash is now down to the last player standing here, guys, with 12 eliminations secured. I think Team Flash, what their strength is playing for space here, guys, because in the first circle you have so much space to move around, so many opportunities to go for, but once it becomes too compact with all of these players in the lobby coming together here, guys, it becomes increasingly difficult for them. And Hexa with the knockdown, he gets knocked out as well, but the revive from Kenzo will come through in just a bit. Kenzo is also struggling for space here, but of course I think the support will come through, the smoke will come through, and he will be able to take the revive here. Tabs is going to go down as well. Jason, it's stage 4 closing in right now. LFETC with 6 eliminations secured already. EVR G4 with their last player standing in a rush on the way. AOD, that Molotov looks good. What do you think about the situation right now as EVR G4 gets eliminated out of the Rondo match? We have 12 teams remaining, 34 players standing.
Yeah, guys. I mean, it's pure chaos right now in this Rondo match. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all are entertained. I myself and Josh as well is very much entertained, and we can't wait to see who will bag the first chicken dinner of the second day, the final day today for the Pro Arena Season 1, ladies and gentlemen. We can see RRQ is also having a beautiful 4 roster alive right now, but Lucifer taking the knockdown of Byron as well, and Prago, he's going to be going down as well. This is back-to-back knockdowns going from both the sides. And Genforce is taking the knockdown as well. Susti is going to get down. He's in a very difficult situation, Susti there. He's going to be 1 HP, but those shots will connect to Susti. And that's it for VE ISSLxNRC. That was a very difficult place to have a fight in that straight open side with how RRQ was around. But as you can see, VOIN is going to be taking advantage of this situation. While will come for the third party here, but Fyron is knocked out right now. So we'll see stage 5 zone, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be back-to-back fights now. I mean, we can see the kill feed going on the side. It's going to be back-to-back kills for all these teams here, but all the Ego and Team Flash with only 1 player alive for the team here, and RRQ is also in a bit of a very difficult situation here. Some shots are being fired towards Genforce from Foyne here above the mountain in those compounds. He is going to smoke around his area to make sure he can at least survive a bit here in this sort of a situation. But yeah, a couple of seconds left, and DRX is also going to be unfortunately eliminated here. Omega is having some kills for the team here. The domination going on that side here. RRQ also unfortunately is going to be eliminated here. Badru, last man standing for all the Egos. He's going to smoke up the Dacia, but is unfortunately in a very difficult situation. We can see Zeus on the side, just having a swim there, but we'll see how that's going to go. TLQ also, both TLQ teams, TLQ Legends and TLQ are doing a pretty good job. Josh, I think they are, because like how much of points they acquired, how much of the fights they did take well. But yeah, we'll see how TLQ Legends and TLQ, mostly TLQ, because they have been really good in terms of the kill points here. Panda with 4 kills, Scout with 3, and Raptor with 1 as well. Adios yet to take some kills. We know how he's also very dominant with kills in these type of matches, especially in Rondo. But Panda gets knocked out by an explosion there. But as we can see, Quid from AOD is taking some shots towards LFEQZ here. But yeah, they need to get back to zone here as well. They're in a very difficult situation, I would say. His teammate does get knocked out as well. But oh my goodness, that's a quick get in strategy there. If it was like my team, for an example, I don't think they will even bother getting in. But anyways, Quid is going to smoke up. It's going to be unfortunate for them. Octane taking some shots and he's going to eliminate AOD there. That was a pretty difficult area, to be honest, to be located at, with knowing the fact that all the teams are being spread away and holding these types of positions. Yes, Omega, my bad. Omega taking some shots there as well towards Hong Kong Esports. Unfortunately, all DINGOZ will be eliminated as well. Stage 5 is on, ladies and gentlemen. 6 teams, 16 players remaining right now. Josh, what do you think so far from all the rest of the 6 teams? What sort of action will we see further from now from all these teams? And what do you think about TLQ Legends and TLQ Esports? Talking about Ginny taking some shots here, was not able to get the knockdown, but I'm gonna hand it off to Josh here.
Oh, gets the knockdown there and the confirmed elimination over there. And yeah, Legends doing absolutely brilliantly here with 13 eliminations here, guys. They are on a roll here, and Hexa unfortunately gets knocked. VOIN taking the nice little answer back here, but yeah, honestly, Team Flash, I think we kind of have it confirmed here. Try and get someone, the last player at least, to go for some placement points. There are 5 teams remaining, so of course some placement points would have been secured here. But and Hexa surviving really nicely as well. Zeus in a really weird position here, trying to see if he can take out a player from VC over here. And he's in the buggy actually, guys. Not really sure what Zeus is going to be able to do here. But of course, he's a bit exposed right now, of course. If TLQ decides to come down, of course, with some replies back. And there we go. Just as I mentioned here, TLQ taking some shots towards Zeus right now. And he throws the smokes here. He's going to try and stay in this position for as long as possible here, guys. Of course, Zeus has not been able to confirm an elimination as of yet. The rest of the team, however, in this position, they have confirmed as much as possible here. The smoke kind of saving Zeus right now in his position right now. And Zetax here from VC, VOIN Esports over here is really struggling. And of course, Isflash GS, both of these teams currently just surviving here, guys. All they need to do is just survive and of course try and take as many placement points as they can here, guys. So much nades coming through from this position over here, guys. From the behind, and Scout takes down Zeus really nicely over here. Team Flash goes out at the 5th place position. And we have Scout and TLQ Esports coming through, guys. It's a very much SL dominated Rondo match that we can see here. Legend, TLQ and EQZ over here. VOIN last place standing, and now it's TLQ against TLQ here. We have Hexa got knocked down over here, and Genie is going to have to be revived here as fast as possible. The rush is going to come down from TLQ Scout, and Adios, the nade is going to come through. Will that connect here, guys? It's not looking close here at all. Veers off to the side, but that nade from Adios looks strong, and it does knock out Hexa once again. Genie is left alone here, unfortunately. That nade, oh my goodness, guys, the man-made red zone, of course. Adios, if he does come a bit more, that nade towards Ginny. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Panda is going to get knocked down, and Tfue saving Ginny right now for a brief second over here as Adios tries to confirm Ginny with another nade here. That looks good as well, but does not connect here. LF Tfue will get eliminated. That takes out EQC, Ginny, and for Legends is going to be the last player standing here. Adios and Scout. What will they be able to do? Will Ginny be able to do something? Unfortunately not, and Scout will take the chicken dinner for TLQ Esports. Legends did well, but it was just domination straight up in that last few seconds of the circle here for TLQ Esports, and they take the winner chicken dinner in this first match. Rondo, what a performance, guys. And this is not a Sri Lankan paid, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching. This is not a Sri Lankan tournament. This is not a tournament. This is, ladies and gentlemen, PMGC Pro Arena levels, guys. There are levels to this, and TLQ Esports has come out on top beautifully with the Rondo winner chicken dinner. Jason, what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, like I said, TRQ Legends and TRQ Esports were really strong in this Rondo match here, the start of the match for the final day here. And looking at how they managed at the last zone, that those kills, the way they went on with LFPQZ and TRQ Legends, it was really really nice to see TRQ Esports today managing to get the first chicken dinner. So yeah, we'll looking at the winner chicken dinner team stats, ladies and gentlemen. Panda with 4 kills, Scout with 7, Adios with 2, and Raptor with 3. We know Scout is dangerous in terms of maps like Rondo. That's his home spot for him to get those kills for the team. He has 7 eliminations for his name. Beautifully well done here. Eliminations 101, knockouts 102, total healings 11,576 with 8 grenade eliminations and 55 assists with 0 vehicle eliminations. I mean, vehicle eliminations in Rondo is it's not gonna most likely happen. But look at head to head. These are same organization teams, ladies and gentlemen. TLQ Esports against TLQ Legends. 15 knocks from TLQ and 9 from TLQ Legends here. Looking at the eliminations as well, it's quite close, 16 to 13 ratio, ladies and gentlemen, with 26 points and 19 points for them for their name. So these are very crucial and very important points for both these teams here. At the start of the game, they've done well, exceptionally well, and of course MVP is gonna go to none other than TLQ Scout, taking those 7 important eliminations for the team here with 1,139 damage, 2 assists with a total survival time of 24 minutes, 4 knockouts and 447 healings. Ladies and gentlemen, TLQ Esports has been dominant in this match, especially Scout himself. But top players for the day, Scout, seeing his name is not a surprise for me, taking 7 eliminations and bagging up hash number 1 as top players for the day today. Vika with 6, Tops with 5, and Naughty Boy with 5, and Tifu with 4 as well. All these players have done exceptionally well for their respective teams, bagging those elimination points, bagging those kill points for the team, getting those clutches done. And yeah, each and every point is very important for these teams here. But we'll see, ladies and gentlemen, how impactful will the points table be, and how impactful will the rest of the matches will be for all these teams here. But the match rankings, we can see 26 total points from TLQ Esports. Very important. And TLQ Legends with 19, Team Flash with 15, managing to get some placement points this time as well. LFEQZ 15, VOIN with 9, AOD with 9 as well, RRQ with 7, All DINGOZ with 5, DRX with 5, Hong Kong Gaming with 4, DPLUS Kia with 3, HORAA with 3, Hyper with 3, LF Esports with 3, VE ISSLxNRC with 2, EVRG4 with 2, Team 52 with 2, and the XAVIER with 1 as well. So, yeah, looking at the overall standings, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we can see Team Flash 63 total points as of now. DPLUS Kia with 53 total points as well. A 10-point gap there. There's going to be some action from both these two teams here. And of course, with Alt Ego as well with 51 points. And RRQ with 47. TLQ Legends coming their way up towards 5th place with 44 points. VOIN with 43, AOD with 38. TLQ Esports is also making their way up now, passing ISSLNRC with 36 points, 1 point away. ISSLNRC with 35, DRX with 28. The XAVIER with 25. EQZ is also making their way up with 24 points. Hong Kong Gaming with 21. HORAA with 21. Team 52 with 17. Hyper Esports with 12. LF Esports with 12. EVRG4 with 6. And Sky Esports with 5. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the overall standings as of post match number 5. The Rondo match for the final day here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, these are the overall top players as of post match number 5. Vika with 17 eliminations, representing Team Flash here with 3,173 damage. Zeus with 19 eliminations with 2,703 damage. And Snape with 15 with 2,303 damage. And Tops with 13 eliminations with 2,366. And Chips with 11 kills and 2,345. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see Team Flash has almost taken the whole thing at this point with how good each one of their players are with getting those points. Look at the individual kills they have to their name. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, post match number 5, Rondo, TLQ Esports bagging that chicken dinner. So yeah, we're going to be moving in towards a short break. and we'll be coming back towards the Erangel action towards y'all. So stay tuned, guys. Please hype up the live chat. We'll be back after a short break.
From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky, watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes we will grow, where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade alone, decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive. Twisted vines that choke the light. We are warriors of the right. Plant the life, speak the words, let the poison be unheard.
Ancient grove, leaf-born weaver, seed to seed, one to another, through the plague, through the plague.
Your silent branches rise again. To the roots and to the sky, watch the darkness liquefy. Where starlight weaves a living thread, healing forest one and Now blood shall burn to life's command, as roots strengthen and reclaim the land. Ashes fade, blood runs clear, prime was whisper I can hear. From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky, watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes we will grow, where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade alone, decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive. Twisted vines that choke the light. We are warriors of the right. Plant the life, speak the words, let the poison be unheard.
to another through the play, through the play.
Your silent branches rise again. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness liquefy. Where starlight weaves a living thread, healing forest one and now blades sharpen to life's command as roots strengthen and reclaim the land. Ashes fade, blood runs clear, prime was whisper I can hear. From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes, green will grow. Where starlight weaves a
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Erangel action now. We did see pure dominance from, it was everything was happening in the Rondo match there, ladies and gentlemen, with the kill points, with seeing TLQ Legends and TLQ Esports fighting it out at the end, and getting that chicken dinner for TLQ Esports there. So we did see a lot of interesting fights, a lot of stuff happening in the first start of the match. I mean, that's how normally Rondo map is. Like I said before, you can see because there's a lot of recall action happening. So there's always going to be like the team strategies would be just leaving one player in a very safe recall center, and then the rest of the three fraggers, or like the players that can normally do well in terms of fragging, will go and handle the fights. But yeah, we can see the Erangel match here, ladies and gentlemen. The zone is going from the Primos side all the way towards the end of Prison and Lipoka area. We can see 2 drops are available for LFEQZ here, knowing that their drops are Primorsk and Lipoka. But we'll see how all these teams are going to drop to their respective drop locations, and we'll see if we're going to see any drop clashes, any open clashes from all these teams. But yeah, yesterday we did see back-to-back action from all DINGOZ and LFEQZ from the 2 Erangel matches we had yesterday. Some drop clashes. So, and even Yasnaya was really packed as well. So Rozok was a bit packed as well. So we did see a few places, a few locations in the Erangel map, places where we saw huge fights happening. We saw huge things, happening, because Erangel is also, again, guys, the map that all these players are well aware of. The comfortable map would be Erangel here. But looking at how the zone is also, it's right in front of our screens, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how the zone is going to shift and how these teams. Oh my goodness, there's some action going in from LF Esports against RRQ here in Milta. Yeah, again, Milta also. I forgot to mention that Milta is also a place where we see some clashes going here. But as you can see, DK Poriko taking the knockdown of TLQ players here as well. Chips taking out Panda. And from VOIN, Jace takes down LFTKC players as well. We can see back-to-back action here. Scout with the pump shotgun here, ready to roll out with those knockdowns. You'll see be able to connect those shots towards the opponents here. DK players are pushing in towards Scout here. Scout with the pump. Oh my goodness, he is 1 HP. We'll see how we take this fight well here with his HP being low, but Adios is also with him. Ladies and gentlemen, Raptor is in a vehicle. He's gonna be pushing in, and some help is needed here for the team here. A very interesting clash, ladies and gentlemen. I think both these teams didn't expect this clash, to be honest, with how the zone was presented and with the plane path. Yasnaya was a bit far, so I think this is fair enough. But Adios and Scout needs to maintain that upper area. But as you can see, Raptor also needs to hold this position without being knocked out. If Raptor gets knocked out, it's gonna be an opening for the rest of the for DK to go and push TLQ Esports here. Winners of the last match is in a bit of a very difficult situation here. Panda is being eliminated as well. With some shots are being taken. Raptor does go 1 HP here. Scout is also well aware of this information, trying to do some sort of a damage so that Raptor could maybe get a knockdown here. Opening knockdown for both these teams would be nice for the fight to happen. But oh my goodness, Noel could take the first down with the pump shotgun here. Raptor taking the first knockdown as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was caught. My bad. But TLQ Esports, just like that, to get eliminated. I mean, come on. It's hard to fight against former PMGC champions, ladies and gentlemen. DK. The fight was well handled there. They were patient. They didn't let unfortunate knockdowns get aside and get wasted. They did take that fight really well. But looking at Team Flash here, Zeus is being 1 HP here, having to fight against Team HORAA here, ladies and gentlemen. And Sky takes the knockdown of Vika. Here's a beautiful knockdown from Sky. He's going to be coming from that side here, but we can see Vika is going to be pre-firing that side as well. Both these players are 1 HP. We'll see who will be able to take the knockdown. Vika, Zeus with the pistol, and unfortunately, oh my goodness me. Okay. All right. Yeah. Some inputs are going down from Height, Dami, representing HORAA Esports here. But yeah, that's
said that HORAA is not playing. Like, they are playing, guys. HORAA, here we go. HORAA, guys.
HORAA is playing. Oh my goodness, RRQ here in Milta, ladies and gentlemen. Milta is packed here. Another knockdown is going from RRQ side here. Genforce taking the knockdown from the M416. Oh my goodness, he does not have HP and he's going to be knocked out as well. That was a very risky move going in the open after taking a knockdown, but the revives will be taken from Firen here, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 kills for his name. Both his teammates are knocked out, and Prago is being eliminated as well. Firen is being shot as well, or trying to do some reflex there, but was a bit late. But yeah, we can see RRQ players, last man standing against AOD. AOD and RRQ is okay. A beautiful jump shot there with their toolkit, takes down RRQ players as well. Looking at LFPQZ, we can see, Josh, what do you think? Back-to-back fights in the start of the Wrangle match. Comparing to yesterday, today is more intense. I mean, it's the final day here, but Octane taking the knockdown of VOIN players here as well with the grenade there, and Potato taking down the Tabs as well. So currently Omega is the last man standing. The revive will be taken here by Josh. What do you think?
Yeah, I think now LFEQC learned that lesson. Lipovka was never their cup of tea, so they do come to their second drop. Very rarely we see them come to this drop here. Primosk, of course, is their drop, but of course this drop is also not theirs in this type level of lobby here. VOIN is going to be a part of this drop clash over here. You can see the rush coming in from VOIN. Really low on HP here. Spaggy as well on half HP. LF Octane, EQC struggling as well, and Octane gets knocked out first here. Omega is in a bit of trouble here. He gets eliminated with a grenade. The first aid kit comes out here. Omega with the answer back, but unfortunately, after taking 2 knots, the last man Zetax was in the correct position at the correct time, and he was able to convincingly take out Omega and revive his 2 teammates. He is a 1v3 against LFEQC for Zetax. What a performance here, guys. Unfortunately for EQC, Primosk as well was just not working for them here. They have not got significant points in Erangel matches as we saw the previous day as well. Both of the Erangel matches that we saw yesterday in Mansion around Lipovka area, they did get eliminated against Alter Ego as well. But now, even in Primosk, guys, VOIN was able to take them out convincingly here, guys. Unfortunately, LFEQC, they will just have to consider what a knockdown with the nade from Owen from AOD, taking down Fistboy from LF Skyforce over here. And yeah, this is absolutely crazy stuff here. I9 2026 takes a knockdown over here. Lucifer replies back as well as Susti. This is against DK, guys. It's a huge matchup right now. And Susti gets knocked out, but Alter Ego. No, it's DX Xavier. DX Xavier gets eliminated here, guys. I'm extremely sorry. The logos, both red and black, got me confused there for a second, guys. But I'm extremely sorry. But what an elimination here, guys. From ISSLNRC, Susti was convincingly able to take the 1v2 there, and Jimmy Lucifer helping out at the last moment. Susti got knocked out as well, but the cover fire was good. And NAV, ISSLNRC, of course, they are kings of this area, guys. Of course, in the farm region as well as south of Pochinki, they know this place like the back of their hands. We've seen them countless times taking chicken dinners in this area, of course. So they know how to take the fights here, which angles to cover, which angles not. So experience wise, ISSL Lucifer and the squad here of ISSLNRC definitely know what they're doing. Not saying that DX Xavier is inexperienced in this area, probably has experience in Wrangle times 10 for ISS in terms of ISSLNRC, but yeah, guys, ISSLNRC, they use their experience really efficiently here to take out DX Xavier. And DX Xavier not in a really nice position that they would like here. 11th place on the leaderboard with the 3 points. They are up to 28 points, but of course, with 2 matches remaining, guys, it's going to be a bit of a crunch here. We still haven't seen teams like DX Xavier, DPLUS Kia. We have not seen HORAA. We have not seen Alter Ego. We have not seen Team Flash win a chicken dinner as of yet, Matrix. So what do you think about guys? How do you feel about these PMGC level teams not being able to secure the chicken dinner? What do you think is their strategy, or if so, is this lobby just a real challenge for them? Is it posing them a challenge? What do you think could be the reason for them to actually not take many chicken dinners here?
I think personally, in terms of my opinion, I think it's not about the lobby. It's just this is something new for them as well, if you really think about it. Because for the Sri Lanka teams here as well, and the rest of the teams that have played the groups, the qualifiers, and managed to get to the grand finals, as we can see, AOD Naughty Boy, oh my goodness, does get eliminated as well. AOD Esports will be eliminated as well off from the Erangel match. But like I said, it's a bit of a different sort of action. You might not see all these top teams might not take a chicken dinner, but you see them being dominant in the matches with the kills, and that's something that they normally do, regardless. But a chicken dinner is something that they normally don't focus on as of right now. Chicken dinners are mostly focused on teams that really want to get those placement points and the kills, storing for their name here. Susti does stop with the M416, does not know that the player is right in front of him. He needs to take this 12k out, maybe take that 1v1 here. Oh my goodness, does get knocked out from the DBS here, ladies and gentlemen. DRX is going to be posing a threat towards ISSLNRC here. Lucifer is going to be proning down. Trey is going to move out after taking that 1v1 there. Lucifer is going to... Oh my goodness. Trey is going to be confirming the kill of Lucifer there. but we can see some back-to-back action from ISSNRC against DRX here. Unexpected clashes coming in from these two teams. Jimmy throwing some nades, trying to connect some nades. Oh my goodness, 1 HP with just the crosshair. We look at his aim being locked in at the enemy, but Jimmy is gonna get some third party here from VOIN as well. So Mini is gonna be dipping from this place, but it's not gonna be easy with all these players spraying him down. But little does he know, he is going towards DK players and Hong Kong gaming as well. But like I said, for all these teams, it's a bit of a difficult, different way of like a different couple of matches for them. This is something that all these teams will probably haven't experienced in sort of these type of things, with having to witness Sri Lankan lobbies with all these world champion teams here. It's not that it's hard for them to win a chicken dinner, it's that they are chasing more something else, and if a chicken dinner comes their way, they'll accept it. You know what I'm saying? So I think personally that's my opinion in terms of why we haven't seen DK, Team Flash, all the ego. They are chasing for those kills. They are going for those beautiful rotations that they normally do and getting those kills that they normally do. And a chicken dinner is something also they will focus on at the end, but they are not prioritizing it as much as the rest of the teams here that is going for chicken dinner as well. So it's different tactics, different strategies from all these teams. Obviously, it's not the same from all these teams. They have their own way of getting those points, because looking at the top three as of right now, the top three haven't still gotten a chicken dinner, right? And their way of getting the points is kills and getting some placement points as well if they can. So yeah, a chicken dinner is not always the important part. It's about how you maintain the game, and that's something I learned from how all these top teams, especially DK, especially Team Flash as well, with those skills and all the ego as well. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We're in Yasnaya right now, HORAA Esports with Sky and Height Dami here representing HORAA Esports. Two-man roster right now. In stage 2 zone, ladies and gentlemen, we can see TLQ Legends in Yasnaya. Pretty interesting. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see how all these rest of the 11 teams with 34 players are gonna manage to do some sort of, for us spectators to see some sort of good action here, some clashes, some fights here. Ginny, last man standing for TLQ Legends here, unfortunately. Rest of our teammates have been eliminated, but yeah, an Erangel match is also quite crucially important in terms of the points here. We can see Zetax kind of just practicing his crosshair aim with the tree here, but they are holding this nice mountain, I would say, with a beautiful split here, and making sure every angle that they see is safe. And is there going to be any rotations going around them in terms of vehicles? But it won't be. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But the circle will be closing in about another couple of seconds. But yeah, guys, Team Flash has also been unfortunately eliminated early off from the game. We saw them previously, but we'll see if DK can take advantage of this. Like I said, 10-point gap for DK to climb their way up to the top again, and maybe do something there. But looking at the zone, Josh, what do you think about this zone, and what do you think about the rotations? What team would be able to take a nice rotation and maybe do some damage here for all these teams inside of zone and outside of zone?
Yeah, well, so talking about this zone matrix, I think that the zone is mostly going to be open area. As we can see, it's almost barren land over here. We do have those mountains that is absolutely jam-packed by so many teams. We can see EVR, VOIN, DRX, we can see DK as well, trying to hold out that compound over here, and we can see Hyper Esports as well in a fight right now. And of course, it's in that compound that we can see just off of shelter here towards the southern side, and we can see VOIN taking charge of that area almost. But for now, it's EVR G4 that have secured the compound, but VOIN, they might look good in taking this compound as well, as we can see that only a two-man roster still survives for EVR G4. And there comes the push, guys. VOIN Esports looking to take charge of this compound. I think EVR G4 will have to stick back towards this compound for a little bit because of Okay, Bini takes out Nolbu here. Of course, when Nolbu goes in the kill feed, it's probably time to stop and pause and think about what just happened here, because Nolbu is just one of those players, guys. He has impacts in all of the matches that he plays, and now DRX, of course, taking the charge. He was able to take that elimination really nicely here, and of course the nades are going to come through. VOIN is not going to give EVRG for any breathing space here. The molly comes out, another nade comes down, Envy goes down, and there we go, guys. The rush is going to come in, and it's pretty much confirmed by Zetax from the side here with the S12K. And Zetax up to 7 eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance currently right now for VOIN CHAIKERY here, for Zetax as well, for him to take 7 eliminations just so convincingly here, guys. Potato as well taking an elimination, as so does another teammate here from VOIN CHAIKERY, and they are doing absolutely brilliant. Up 9 eliminations here, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That jumps them up to the 3rd place position on the leaderboard, guys. Unfortunately, Team 52, they have been pretty silent throughout these 6 matches that have come through. Only 20 points so far secured. Hopefully, we will see some points from them throughout this matchup over here. And yeah, we can see that, of course, really convincingly that they are going to be able to take that, because they do have a 4-man roster alive still. And with these teams out here, we can see DRX as well taking some sprays. Now another third party has come through, and Zetax unfortunately has been knocked out. So this is a bit of a situation that VOIN is going to be in. And what about this push, ladies and gentlemen? Zetax goes down, and we can see the nades coming in from DRX over here. We can see QXZ takes down Jace over here. Now down to the last player standing is VOIN. Potato, the last player standing. Not much to do, and DRX convincingly take that fight and now hold this compound here inside of the zone. VOIN with 9 eliminations, they get eliminated at the 3rd place position. DK still surviving. Bini trying to get out of the way here. And now we do have 23 players remaining and 8 teams alive here, as the stage 3 circle will shift into stage 4 here.
Yeah, guys, it's back to back action. Oh my goodness, a beautiful spray coming in from Fredo, present in Team 52 here, taking down a very important player from DRX here. The elimination will be confirmed as well. Beanie will be unfortunately eliminated. Team 52. Oh, the vehicle does kind of drift there, but yeah, guys, it was really nice to see how DRX pushed VOIN there in these couple of compounds here, straight up crashing and making sure one teammate is going to be covering them from the higher grounds, and making sure they hold these set of compounds edge of zone here. But we'll see how they can utilize this advantage here and make their way in towards the next stages of the zone when it shrinks. But we'll see the rest of the teams as well, how they are gonna use their strategies and do their respective rotations to make their way in towards zone and get those fights going, because it's still 8 teams. We can see Krypton taking down HORAA as well, and High Dummy taking down Krypton back as well. The back-to-back fights going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Amsa, oh my goodness, Krypton gets his elimination point confirmed, and Moana does get the DBS shots registered, and it's going to be unfortunate for HORAA here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at all the egos right now with those elimination points for themselves. And as we can see, Mini from Hong Kong, Mini taking down players from Hong Kong Gaming here as well, confirming the kill here. Mini, a solo man, doing some damage for the team, getting those points here. Mini will still be able to take this nice 1v1 and clutch it up for the team here. Mini 1 HP with the DBS. Will he be able to connect the shots? No, unfortunately, he won't be able to. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is a Hi-Fi's Monkey here. A player that I am well aware of, but yeah, he is gonna get shots from Alter Ego side here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Hong Kong Gaming has been a bit silent in terms of the points as well, but we'll see if Drex Quissy, aka Monkey, will be able to do something here in terms of for his team, ladies and gentlemen. Moana is gonna get back to the vehicle here, trying to get some angle on Hong Kong Gaming here. Is going to throw the smokes around this sniper tower. We'll be able to get some loot and maybe some smokes and some ammo here just to see if we can manage this fight alone. as he's the last man standing for the team here. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, 6 teams, 16 remaining with DK and Alter Ego alive. We're going to be seeing some nice PMGC level action here from all these teams, and I'm pretty sure you all are also entertained to see the next couple of stages on how these teams engage on fights and how they actually do it out there. So we'll see how that's going to happen. But Josh, what do you think so far of this zone and the next zone when it's going to shrink in a few seconds, and the rest of the teams that's alive right now? We only have one Sri Lankan team, TLQ Legends. That's only Ginny, if I'm not mistaken, that's alive for the team here. But the rest are all teams that are very well experienced, and we'll see how these teams are gonna manage these fights in this circle. Josh, what are your thoughts?
Right, guys, now with that, the stage 5 zone presents itself, and look at that zone, guys. It's Team 52 all the way here that has taken the zone here. It just fully covered. DRX, no way in, definitely, due to ICAE. If they do come from the right side, they have to deal with Snitch Boy and Woki. But yeah, it looks pretty convincing, Team 52, but they're actually going to regroup again, I think, because Alter Ego and DPLUS Kia, they might have a bit of a task to deal with here, because yeah, they both are blocking in the way towards the circle. Hong Kong Gaming, they get eliminated now out of the match here with 5 teams remaining, 15 players still left here. We do have Alter Ego with a full man roster, still with only 3 eliminations here, looking to take more against DPLUS Kia. And DK Poricio eliminates Ginny. Now that brings down the team count to 4 teams remaining. So the Sri Lankans out of the match right now. Now it's DK, Alter Ego. We have 52, and we have DRX as well as the teams that are still in this match here, guys. So it's looking more like it's looking actually very even here, guys. I saw the percentages and it was very evenly spread here. Percentage here or there doesn't mean anything when it comes to this game here, and the chances it has to take the chicken dinner, it's very, very close here, guys. A lot of these teams do have nice positions. A lot of these teams do have equal chances, but when it comes down to who will win this match here, of course, it's going to be really interesting to see. Now I'm probably going to be really... Oh, what a spray through the smoke. And what a shot from Krypton here. Now he has to deal with DRX here on the rush. Moana gets eliminated out of the match here. Krypton is going to get shot up from the side here. And 6A is going to reply back to his former team over here, taking them out one by one. Trey is going to try his best, but it's going to be 6A that takes him out of this match over here. What a shot. What a fight, actually, from DPLUS Kia.
Yeah, guys, I mean, we're looking at the last 3 teams here, and around these sort of zones, we are expecting a lot of clashes and a lot of fights coming in. But stage 5 zone here, we can see Alter Ego's Team 52 and DPLUS Kia. Oh my goodness, some headshots are connecting here from 6A. We'll see if we're able to take those knockdowns here, but the last 2 players from Alter Ego is going to be a bit of a very unfortunate position there with the zone and everything. But Woki is going to be taking the elimination point for Team 52 for themselves as well. For the last 2 teams here, Team 52 versus DPLUS Kia, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. It's going to be a pretty interesting fight, ladies and gentlemen. 7 remaining with the last 2 teams here, stage 6 zone. The names are going to be coming in from Team 52 towards DPLUS Kia here. We'll see how these 2 teams will manage this fight to get the winner with a chicken dinner. Back-to-back names from both the sides here. Poriko is putting some names as well. We can see Team 52 is utilizing some vehicles here as well to maybe distract the players here. But we'll see if that's going to be an advantage for them. We can see Naughty Boy is going to park his vehicle a bit front and make his way a bit forward here. But the nades are going to be connecting to his side as well. Naughty Boy is in a bit of very difficult situation here. And Poriko needs to prioritize this and maybe get the knockdown of Naughty Boy here. He will be knocked down. Oh, he does heal up quite literally, really close, but he does take the first knockdown of Naughty Boy. Does get the confirmation kill as well. That was a very risky move from him as well. Wookie gets knocked out as well. It's gonna be the last. Oh no, wait, Wookie 6A does take Cookie out as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
This is gonna be back to back
great.
chaos from both these teams here. 6A, he's gonna get back into the buggy, maybe push in a bit forward and distract the players here. Poriko and Chips taking those nades, getting some damage with an edge. That nade might just connect towards Icy there. And that other nade might also well just connect, and they are quite low. The zone is a big
Oh.
disadvantage, but 6A taking out Fredo is knocked out as well here. Chips does have to take this 1v1, and his teammate is going to be pushing in as well here. Icy gets knocked out of Poriko, but unfortunately, they weren't unable to get the last two players from DPLUS Kia, but DPLUS Kia manages to get the winner chicken dinner of the Erangel match. Josh, what do you think about that fight?
Finally, guys, finally, D plus Kia get the chicken dinner done in style. They did not have the advantage of zone. Team 52 had 4 players remaining. D plus Kia with 3 men stayed alive throughout, dodged those nades like absolute beasts, guys. It was a man-made red zone, and DK did not get hit by those nades even once, guys. What a performance from D plus Kia. They have done absolutely sensationally to take this chicken dinner here, and finally they are on the board with the wins. It was about time, guys. D plus Kia came into the action here with Chips 2 eliminations, Poriko 4 eliminations, Nolbo with 1, and 6A with 5 eliminations. What a performance, what a trade from DRX to D plus Kia. 6A doing absolutely brilliantly here
Oh, yeah.
on this squad here. 70 eliminations, 71 knockouts, 5,745 total healing, 7 grenade eliminations, 45 assists, and 1 vehicle elimination to round out the match number 6 Erangel. An absolutely sensational win from DK, guys. They are finally on the board with 22 total points and a chicken dinner, which gives them a really good head start. It's probably going to place them at the top of the leaderboard, Jason, because of the way that they are able to secure those eliminations. 12 of them was able to come out there. DRX was convincingly able to take 8 eliminations and 12 total points as well. So those are the top 2 teams, which leads me to believe that D plus Kia, out of the entire lobby, from the second place position, was able to secure another 10 points. But VOIN CHAIKERY has the MVP in terms of Zetax. Of course, he was absolutely dominant. 7 eliminations, 783 damage with 4 knocks and 254 heal. He was absolutely sensational this entire match with that rush against EVR G4 in those compounds, how he was able to deal with DRX. Unfortunately, DRX did win that fight, but he did well, guys. He did well to secure those 7 eliminations. It was absolutely crazy. And look at this list here, guys. QXZ with 5 eliminations to follow after ZTax here from DRX, and then it's 6A and Poriko with 5 eliminations and 4 eliminations respectively. Mini was able to get onto the board here with 3 eliminations as well, guys. Those are the top players for this Erangel match, and I'm super excited, guys, to see that finally one of these PMGC teams have gotten onto the board with the winner chicken dinner. Will this only convert for DK here? DRX with 12 points, DK get the hashtag number 1 with 22 points. Team 52 come in 3rd place. Actually, they did get 2nd place in the match, but they're 3rd on the points with 11 of them. CHAIKERY with 9, all through eliminations. Alter Ego Aries with 8, NAVE ISSLNRC with 8, AOD with 7, HORAA with 5, TLQ Legends with 3, as well as Hong Kong Gaming, LX SKYFORCE, and XAVIER. RRQ will get 2 points, EVR G4 with 2, Team Flash, Hype Esports, LFEQC and LF Esports will get 1 point each, and TLQ Esports, unfortunately, they do not capitalize in this match here, guys. So it's going to be really interesting in these next couple of matches, because we only have 2 more matches for you guys today, and that's going to be the end of this Pro Arena Season 1, guys. We have a 50,000 LKR prize pool set up ready for you guys. The hashtag 123 will take this away, and guys, 11-point differential DK was able to secure with that winner chicken dinner. 75 total points here with 22 placements and 53 eliminations with the 1 chicken dinner. Team Flash, look at that, only 7 points through placement. 57 eliminations. They are in second place with 64 eliminations. Alter Ego Aries, they are doing well, holding their nerve at the third place position here with 59 points. VOIN with 52, RRQ with 49, Legends with 47, AOD with 45, ISSNRC with 43, DRX with 40. TLQ, despite the previous match chicken dinner, was only able to secure 26 points here, which made them have 10 points in the last 4 matches. But right now they have to start securing points if they are to even come close to the 1, 2, 3 positions here. 52, unfortunately, they were able to get the second place, but they weren't having great matches before that, so therefore might just be in a bit of a downside there, but they did well in that match as well. The Xavier dropped down to 28 points here in the 12th position, 26 for HORAA, EKC with 25, Hong Kong Gaming with 24, Hyper with 13, LF with 13, EVRG4 with 8, Skyforce with 8 as well. And those are the overall standings, ladies and gentlemen, after 6 matches here. And let's see who is on the top players list. Of course, we see FL, 2 players of them, Zeus and Vika were the 2 FL players to actually take the hashtag number 1 and the hashtag number 2 position here, guys. And yeah, it's okay, it's not Zeus and Baus actually. So we have news. Zeus Baus actually twins in FL. So it would be nice if we could see the twin domination come through from Baus, especially Baus. Better lock in, bro. But Vika has your position right now, 17 eliminations on the board, but we do have Mauricio and we do have a couple of other players here. But right now, DK with the Erangel Chicken Dinner finally on the board. It was about time, guys. Will this convert in the next 3 matches? Of course, DK, I'm not going to be surprised if they get the remaining Chicken Dinners. But yeah, guys, it's going to be interesting because we have Mirama and Erangel coming through in the next 2 matches. We're going to take a short break, guys. We're going to get everyone locked and loaded in this next match here, which is going to be Mirama, one of the most difficult maps here in this map rotation here. We finished the rondo, we finished the first Erangel. Now we're going on to the Mirama, guys. It's going to be interesting. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel you're watching on. Don't go anywhere, guys. We are going to be right back.
From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky, watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes green will grow, where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade along decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive. Twisted the soil, corruption spreads. Blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, greed, whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes, green will grow. Where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade alone, decay. Watch the wildwood wake alive.
You start.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. We just had an absolutely brilliant wrangle match on our hands here. We had DPLUS Kia taking away the chicken dinner in the previous match, guys. But the question is, will they be able to convert it in the next two matches here, guys? Of course, the next one is going to be a Miramar match here. And it's, of course, going to be one of those difficult maps here, guys, where team synergy, communication, strategy all have to come into play together to make an absolutely brilliant match for themselves here, guys. Of course, the playing path is going to go in from Minas del Sur all the way to Impala side, so a pretty southern playing path here. It's only going to be southern if we can see what the zone is going to hold for us. So no, it's going to support the playing path over here really nicely here. It's a beautiful circle actually, because we do have the southern island as well in the circle really early on in the match as well. And we can see EVR G4, they've gone towards Patrona side as well. So we can see that they are going to be out there, and the rotations will come in through the north here, but not really, because we have the zone inside in this current one that we have here. It's on the western side, southwestern side, so it's going to be really interesting. We have the mountains of Minas del Val, Chumacera, we have Ladrilla mountains as well to work with, so all of these teams will be looking really nice here. And look at the drop split from HORAA, Sky, Height and No Fear, all in three different places here. So it's really interesting to see how they are playing actually here. We don't have the XAVIER unfortunately in this match. Unfortunately, their gaming house got a power cut, and it feels so it feels so weird to say that, because the XAVIER has a gaming house, guys. It's absolutely crazy that I am the one saying that to you guys. It's just so stoked, guys, to be actually casting this an event like this, guys, with all of these teams currently playing. It's just an absolute privilege, an absolute honor to even witness a stage such as this, and to let alone be casting it, guys. And maybe and not just that, because it's a Sri Lankan event, it's just absolutely crazy how all of this came together, and how this is literally one of the biggest PUBG Mobile events that Sri Lanka has ever hosted here, with all of these teams coming together to bring us all of these matches. Don't you agree with me, Matrix?
Oh yeah, 100% agree. I mean, it is really insane that they are gaming house, but I mean, that just shows levels, you know, like how serious it can be, and how far some of these teams here that we are casting, and some of these teams that we are watching that's playing today has gone, you know, like that's the level that these teams have achieved. But yeah, looking at stage 1 zone here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Picardo fight. We did see yesterday as well a few Picardo action and some, you know, San Martin action especially as well. We can see Quid taking the knockdown of DK Chips. Oh, a very important knockdown here. Impala fight here. AOD and DK winners of last match here. We'll see what sort of action AOD can bring here against the fight against the DK players here. Oh my goodness, Quid is going to be knocked out, but then takes down Nolbu, a crucial player from DK here. Owen is going to be pushing in with the Thompson here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how this push is going to go here. Purico is have to handle this fight well, but Owen with the FPP AKM is very dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. Poiko gets knocked out as well. Oh, some some action is going here from Owen from AOD Esports here, knifing DK players. Very very interesting, Josh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but as you can see, Chips is being knocked out right now as well. 6A is trying to cross the road to maybe get the revive of his teammate and finish this fight off against AOD. I'm still pretty sure if 6A will, if he can get this revive done, they might be able to do something, pull something off, knowing these players and how great they are in terms of these types of environment, like in these types of intense places here. But we can see Roshan from LF Esports, he's going to get some shots fired here. He's going to be healing with his painkillers. But as you can see, we got Hong Kong Gaming here, ladies and gentlemen. Drex Quizzy Monkey does get knocked out as well. Unfortunately, the kill will be confirmed. Roshan FPP shots here with his 12k jump shots does not connect, unfortunately. The knockdowns is going from LF Esports' side as well here. Hong Kong Gaming versus LF Esports. Classic Monte fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Nades are being cooked here from Pinkman. Pinkman is going to be 1 HP as well. Is this Jesse Pinkman? But anyways, some nades are being thrown from both the sides, ladies and gentlemen. VOIN Jace is knocked out with his own grenade there. He's on the kill feed, but as you can see, Defiant does take Nexus rims as well here, ladies and gentlemen. Zero is taking some shots. Oh my goodness, beautiful peek there with the red dot. With the M416 here, ladies and gentlemen. Hong Kong Gaming, last man standing. We'll see what he'll be able to do. He does take Zero, does take the first knockdown, jumps down with the DBS. He will still be able to clutch up for the team here. 3 men that he needs to manage here. Does get some shots onto himself here. We can see Pinkman rushing in as well from the right side. And that's going to be unfortunate. That's a jump shot from Roshan there as well. Gets Hong Kong Gaming eliminated in the Miramar match, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we can see a few drop clash action here. But as you can see, Amsal from Alter Ego here taking down Susti as well here. Octane is taking the jump shot here. Oh my goodness. Does drop down all the way from the top floor and manages to get a very crucial knockdown here, ladies and gentlemen. Very important from LFVQC towards LF Skyforce here. Some back-to-back action going from the LF teams here, guys. Krypton taking the knockdown of Lucifer, confirming the kill. My bad. Jimmy taking down Amsal and confirming the kill here as well. Back-to-back action going from both these teams. Jimmy being knocked out as well. Mini taking some shots here with the Scarlet with a 6 scope here. Unfortunately, not registering none of those ammo. But Jimmy is going to be eliminated as well here early on in the game. Lucifer Susti, Jimmy has been eliminated, ladies and gentlemen. Mini last man standing. He's going to get into the Mirado and is going to go away from this position here. But as you can see, No Fear is having eyes on DRX Trey and Hoxie here. But Hoxie is having eyes there. He does not miss those shots. Does get the last kill as well here. Anish needs to do some sort of way. Oh my goodness, Octane. Beautiful 1v2 there towards LF Skyforce there, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be it for the San Martin side there. But we're looking at Mini trying to escape away and maybe get some placement points for the team here, while the rest of his teammates has been eliminated early on in the game here. Hyper Esports, Chod has been knocked out right now. 18 here is having some eyes as well, trying to do maybe get the first. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful nade. 18 is 1 HP here. This is TLQ Esports against Hyper Esports, ladies and gentlemen, in Picardo. A drop clash. You will see how both these teams are going to handle this fight well. But Josh, so far, stage 1 zone, we did see a few fights. But oh my goodness, TLQ Raptor takes down Hyper Dian with a Kar 98k. We see some snipe action here from TLQ Raptor as well. But Josh, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Raptor with the 8 scope, K98 was able to get a beautiful knockdown there. Of course, Miramar is the map for sniping here, guys. Of course, it's just that type of map here with the Uzi Panda now trying to rush in as well. We can see the rush coming in, and he does get the knockout really nicely. Of course, Nomi was really low on HP there. And I think Panda should heal up in this position here, but the rush is going to come in from Scout as well. 18 goes down. And now what a shot from Adios as well to take down Diane. And Hyper is now going to have the last player standing here. TLQ Esports, Scout with the grenade, trying to see if he can bring a connection over there. It unfortunately does not connect because they are outside of the room here. We are going to shift the zone towards the Chumasera side here. Minas Dival here is going to be in the center of the circle, especially Chumasera as well with Team Flash. 4-man roster alive here. Jord actually takes himself with the Molotov as well. He's going to be burning up quite a bit here. The nades are going to come through over here. Raptor might see a nice little nade over here. Of course, the opportunity to get a knockdown, but it does not connect here, guys. The rush is going to come through. Panda is going to come in with the pump shotgun here. Jord will come through with the FPP, UMP shots over here, but Adios reacts in time and takes the shot down over here. The knock from Diane with the pump shotgun to reply back, and another knock towards Panda here. Diane is going absolutely crazy here right now, guys. Will he be able to confirm those eliminations? I think he should go back up and heal down. Of course, the elimination comes through from Scout. However, the pressure is going to keep on coming down. The rush from Scout is going to confirm that elimination, and Diane wasted its time there trying to pull the nade. Thought about it, but unfortunately, it's not going to come down out over here, guys. Hyper Esports is going to get eliminated out in this position. It was kind of an unfortunate way to go down over here, but it was pressure here, guys. Diane did absolutely brilliantly there to even take 2 knocks out, even with the pump shotgun. That's a highlight reel in itself there, guys. It was just absolutely crazy. Definitely deserves a replay, I think, just the way he was able to get those shots down to connect. But TLQ, they just held their nerve. Scout with the correct push there at the correct time was able to do work for TLQ and confirm those eliminations straight away. Matrix is absolutely crazy fight in Pecado here. TLQ, of course, their domain, Pecado. So it's not surprising how they were able to take the win there in Pecado. So pretty convincing fights here. IP Esports really did try their level best there, but it was just too much of a task with 2-man versus a full roster of TLQ.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at RRQ and AOD.
Oh, what a shot.
GenForce having that lock aim, connecting those headshots with the UMP, gets off Owen from the Jeep and taking down a crucial knock here from AOD side here. RRQ players having a 4-man roster alive right now have to engage on this fight outside of zone. I'm not a big fan of outside of zone fights, but Firen takes a knockdown as well of another player from AOD here, ladies and gentlemen. Naughty Boy has been knocked out and the kill has been confirmed here. Quid with the DBS does connect the shots here, but will still be able to get the 1v1 here, the knockdown. Yes, he does. GenForce is knocked out with the DBS, and we'll see if Den and Quid be able to clutch this up for the team here. And GenForce's kill has been confirmed. Smokes are being thrown all away from Quid's side here, and Pragos have been confirmed as well. The elimination point there, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back knockouts, back-to-back fights from both these teams here, guys. Stage 2 zone, and we are looking at a lot of action, a lot of fights, a lot of clashes from a lot of teams here. Same teams clashing so many times with a several number of teams here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we'll see how these teams will be able to get these crucial kill points, because it is very important at the start of a Miramar match as well, because that's going to boost up any team's confidence. Oh my goodness, Leaper gets eyes on Den there and confirms the kill as well. He's going to probably take the buggy and loot up the crate first and probably dip towards zone there. That was a very important strategy here, just waiting till the enemy gets into the vehicle here. But as you can see, VOIN as well having some fight here, ladies and gentlemen. But oh my goodness, Icy takes down Potato as well there with the S2LK, ladies and gentlemen. Open area fights here going from both these teams, but the kills will be confirmed here from VOIN side, but ZX here with the S2L kill, be able to connect those shots here, and as he does, gets Team 52 players eliminated out of the match, and ZX already with 3 kills and Defiant with 4, Potato with 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, even VOIN right now is having some impact on the matches, having some impact. Even last game as well, we saw ZX with taking the MVP as well, and with 7 kills, I believe he was dominant, and I think that's his strategy here to get those kills for the team here, being that one fragger for the team, and with the Defiant as well getting those kills. So we'll see how VOIN, will climb their way up in this points table here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, moving on towards the stages as well. Stage 2 zone, stage 3 is about to come in. And looking at the rest of the 11 teams with 34 remaining, we are yet to see a lot of clashes, yet to see a few, interesting rotations from all these teams. But yeah, guys, we'll see. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the circle will be closing in about another few seconds, and the circle here is presented to y'all, looking at how the rest of the teams are as well. TLQ is a bit late to come in towards zone, and RRQ is also making their way through here, ladies and gentlemen. VOIN is also trying to have they are all in their vehicles, going to their respective rotations, to their respective places that they want to hold, and maybe, play an H2H game here. But we'll see, a lot of strategies are going out from all these teams here. But until my partner Josh is coming back, I will try my best to hold it here until he comes back here. But as you can see, EQZ also with a 3-man roster right now alive. Tifu unfortunately eliminated as well. But LF as well, we saw them handle a fight there nicely in Monte. Taking down Hong Kong Gaming, having a bit of a confidence boost here. Like I said, guys, getting those early eliminations at the start of the game is a big confidence boost for the team here to have those fights, manage those fights, arrange the proper way of handling those fights for all these teams here. But we'll see how they, go on with the fights, and how much impactful they can make this Miramar map overall, ladies and gentlemen. But LF is also with a couple of kill points here, like I said. But stage 3 zone, most of these teams, currently we're not seeing fights and clashes happening, because right now it's a time where teams are, getting their vehicles ready, they are getting their rotations ready. We rarely see some clashes here, but as you can see, Moana takes down Scout as well, a very crucial knock for all the egos here towards TLQ Esports here. What an interesting knockdown there that Moana was able to get there. But we'll see. As we can see, Krypton with the vehicle is gonna probably push on a bit forward, or maybe get some information here. But Moana, he's gonna be 1 HP as well. Some spray shots are coming down from TLQ Esports as well. And as we can see, LFEQZ is also as well, they're on the side as well, probably trying to third party all the egos here as well. So we are seeing really good 3 teams here battling it out, with some shots being fired from each one of their sides here. But the circle will be closing in about a few seconds. Stage 4 zone will be presented to you all. But right now, we saw a few knockout feeds going from Team Flash as well. But they have currently no eliminations right now, but I'm pretty sure by the next couple of stages of the zone, stage 4, stage 5 zone, they will be getting those eliminations like how they normally do. We saw how good they were, but as you can see, Bose, like I said, it hasn't even been a minute until I said that Team Flash is going to get those kills. But as you can see, they are getting those kills, and they have eliminated AOD as well, ladies and gentlemen. AOD has been good. They are holding up as the 6th place position in the points table right now. But we'll see how everything is going to go in terms of their end as well in the next last match as well. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we can see LF players are also moving their way in. Pinkman being eliminated, unfortunately. But Roshan is going to be taking his vehicle, going close to where his teammates are, probably just going to circle around, get some information, maybe seeing what he can do here. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we can see VOIN as well, close to LF Esports here. Saini having some eyes as well, ladies and gentlemen. But Team Flash currently Bose getting an elimination here for the team. But we'll see the circle will be closing in about another few seconds as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, yet flashes are yet to happen. Fights are yet to happen, right? We'll see how well all these teams will handle these fights, use their strategies and everything to play. But as you can see, LF Esports also is in a very troublesome situation. But the zone was presented to us as well on the screen. But we can see that all the teams are trying their best to make it into a zone. But we can see a few fights happening outside of zone here. Vaz taking some shots with the UMP. Some nades are being thrown from VOIN side as well. We'll see if those nades are going to connect. But Vaz, unfortunately, Jason's nade, beautiful nade, connects. And Roshan needs to switch the weapon back. But unfortunately, weren't able to. Potato making sure Roshan is being eliminated as well. And that's going to be it for LF Esports, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, Team Flash, they are not doing what they normally do, but their full man roster is alive and they are going to get those kills in a bit right now. But Tony, oh my goodness, Booz unfortunately drifts his vehicle coupe there. And the kill will be confirmed by Tony. There a bit of an unfortunate situation there for Team Flash here. Team Flash was a TLQ Legends clash going in right now. The angles have been taken well from TLQ here. Kenzo below the church area, having some eyes on the players here, giving some information towards his teammates, his Zeus. He's going to get out from that rock and there's going to be, oh my goodness, Kenzo, beautiful knock towards Zeus' side there. What an important knock for TLQ Legends there. And Zeus is going to cook the nades here now. That Team Flash players know that there's a player below their church compound there, below the hill. It's going to be quite hard for Kenzo to get those knockdowns with this angle. But the confirmation kill, Zeus is trying to get those confirmation. Oh my goodness, Kenzo was trying to get that confirmation kill, but unfortunately weren't able to. Ginny's been knocked out as well. Back-to-back knockdowns going here. Tops and Vika getting those crucial knockdowns for their team against TLQ Legends here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if the push is going to come in. Maybe the revive can be taken as well, but because we saw Kenzo weren't able to get the confirmation kill there. But Hexa with the AUG with the 3 scope taking some shots here towards Team Flash players here, but the revive might be taken here. Kenzo, unfortunately, that angle, I mean, look, he did his best there, but the problem was that he was holding that position a bit too long. When he got that knockdown, I feel like he should have had a vehicle to himself to probably just get away from that position and retrieve to his teammates there. But unfortunately, that could not it wasn't possible, to be honest, for Kenzo there. But he did try his best to get that first knockdown for Team Flash. They are making them a bit vulnerable, but we'll see how Hexa, Tony and Ginny be able to do something with the relevant information they have against Team Flash here. A nice clash that we're looking at right now. But as you can see, TLQ Esports is also making their way through in the map, as you all can see. But Stage 4 zone is also about to be on our screen in about another few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Stage, oh my goodness, look at this zone. It's advantage for TLQ Esports here. And QXZ takes some shots as well. Vinny confirming the kills as well. Defiant and Jace. VOIN is in a bit of a difficult situation here, ladies and gentlemen. And VOIN has been unfortunately eliminated with 12 eliminations to their name. They did well. Swaggy is being knocked out. And, that's Omega, has been confirmed as well. So, guys, Stage 5 zone, back-to-back knockdowns going here from all these teams, ladies and gentlemen. 8 teams remaining with 22 players alive. So I'm going to hand over to Josh. I think he is back, but Josh will talk about the current situation going in the Miramar match right now. His ideas and thoughts on the last 8 teams alive and how this zone is and how much crucial can this zone be to TLQ Esports. Especially we saw that they are in those few compounds that's in zone. As you can see, Octane is cooking with the nades here. We'll still be able to connect those nades, but it's Octane and Tabs alive for oh my goodness, Octane is pushing in forward and gets fired as well. And Tabs, I'm pretty sure he did get that grenade elimination as well, and eliminating RRQ beautifully handled the fight there by LF EQZ.
Yeah, guys, it's just absolutely insane. We can see all 4 of the Sri Lankan teams still alive, along with Team Flash, Alter Ego. We do have DRX as well. as the three of the other teams. But yeah, out of the 7, 4 of these teams being the Sri Lanka is absolutely exhilarating over here. But as I'm talking about stage 5 circle, you can see this time around, rather than the rondo and the wrangle, it's a bit more dense, right? We can see that a lot of more teams are actually inside the stage 5 circle, because in the previous match wrangle, for example, stage 5, we did have only about 5 to 6 teams actually, maybe even lesser than that, 4 teams still remaining in the stage 5 circle. But this time around we do have 7 teams, and right now just the fact that everyone's holding their position right now shows how tough of a map that Miramar is. Of course, in this circle provides everything: the high ground, the flat ground, even the compound there, which TLQ, as Matrix said, currently holding right now. And Scout takes a knockdown of Tony actually from this area, and they're holding the compound, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like a really nice advantage for them as well. But Tabs is going to hold his ground and eliminate Hexa from TLQ. Now the first Sri Lankan team to get eliminated from this match is going to be TLQ Legends at the 7th place position, right? They did well here to hold their nerve. But right now we can see Team Flash and DRX in a fight right now. What a knock from Vika with the Mini 14 8x scope. And that's an absolutely brilliant knockdown that we saw there. Unfortunately, lost tops, lost bows as well. But Vika in the match means, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be just like that here, guys. We can see that most of these teams looking to try and take some more advantage, some more kills over here. Vika is going to be the man that has to do it for Team Flash over here in this position. And DRX, unfortunately, they do have a full roster alive. And right now, Vika is going to get a push right now in the hovercraft. There's nothing much he can do, unfortunately, here, because it's going to be a bit of a disadvantage. Both the players knocked out. He gets the knockdown. Will he get the knockdown? He does get the other knock. Oh my goodness. FL Vika right now in this situation holds his nerve, confirms 3 eliminations from DRX just like that way, guys. Oh my goodness, what a reply back. The push in with the hovercraft would definitely have meant that DRX would have been able to take the elimination, but FL Vika thinks otherwise here. He gets the 3 eliminations from DRX. QXZ, the last player standing for DRX in this position. Jason, what do you think of that fight there and the heroics from FL Vika for Team Flash?
Yeah, Team Flash, Vika is a very well-known player in this PUBG Mobile global scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Taking that beautiful 1v2 onto his hands and having the control of that area is quite sensational from Team Flash, Vika, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. I'll be able to continue this momentum in towards the next stages of the zone with the 6 teams remaining, and Scout takes down Vika, unfortunately, and that's going to be it for Team Flash. But GG is well played for Team Flash, ladies and gentlemen. QXZ is also going to be going out for play zone, and it's not looking good for DRX as well. Have been eliminated with 7 elimination points for their name. But we'll see how the rest of the 4 teams you're seeing, ISSLNRC, all the Egos, EQZ and TLQ. Again, we are seeing majority of the last few teams are being Sri Lankan teams, and that's something that I'm proud to say, that these teams are doing their very well best. And LFEQZ right now with 2-man Tabs and Octane, we know how dangerous they can be at the end zone, at the end fights with how they play. But as you can see, Scout taking the knockdown of Tabs, a very crucial knockdown from TLQ Esports there towards LFEQZ players here. But as you can see, Pandas switching the seats towards Mini. But yes, he is going to get the elimination point there of Mini, and VE ISSLxNRC is also in a very difficult situation, but they are unfortunately eliminated as well here. But all the Egos are also having a 2-man roster right now. Badru and Moana. Nades are being thrown from both these players here towards Raptor and Panda, towards TLQ players here. But Scout taking the knockdown of Octane as well, and Moana's nade is going to connect to Raptor. Ladies and gentlemen, another nade. More nades are coming in from all the Egos side here from Badru. But Scout is going to be coming in the open. That's a very My goodness me, Badru, M416, Red Dot takes down Scout as well. That was a very risky move from Scout there. But Octane and Tabs are still alive. The revives have been taken. The third party is coming in from them as well. They're going to be shooting from the sidelines. And Badru taking down enemies as well. Tabs taking down Moana as well. Back-to-back chaos coming in from all these last three teams. Tabs taking down Adios as well, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back knockdowns is not a big advantage for them as well. Tabs taking down Adios. Tabs taking down Panda as well, ladies and gentlemen. Badru! Oh my goodness me. Alter egos, ladies and gentlemen, taking a winner chicken dinner in the Miramar match finally. I would say personally, this is the team that I support from all the teams here, and I'm happy to say and I'm happy to see that they have taken a winner chicken dinner after they fought really well yesterday as well and today. And I don't think Rosemary is here as well, but without him as well, the team has done exceptionally well and managed to get a winner chicken dinner in the Miramar match. Josh, what do you think about that last in-zone fight with the last three teams that were standing?
Matrix, if I'm being really honest here, the fact that we are seeing Sri Lankan teams in the last few circles against these type of caliber players is a bit frightening, because both of us, we also do play competitive here, and just the fact that they're getting all this experience might just mean how detrimental this might actually be for us, because these teams we will have to play tomorrow up against after this Pro Arena Season 1 finishes, and the amount of experiencing they are getting playing with these type of teams here is just absolutely frightening for especially the both of us. But we are seeing this firsthand. All the ego, however, from this side versus absolutely dominant, showing why that they are PMGC caliber team here, and letting the Sri Lankan teams know that they have to work a lot harder if they are to even try and compete with the way that they are able to take those eliminations and take the chicken dinner very convincingly here, guys. The head-to-head battle is going to be against Alt Ego and EQC. Alt Ego does take 17 points, EQC takes 15, but the fact that they were able to hold their nerve and just take the chicken dinner and the free 10 points, guys, for the chicken dinner, Alter Ego Aries was able to nicely secure it here up against EQC. It was Omega and Octane at the last moment, but unfortunately it was going to go to Alter Ego, the way that they were able to hold the circle and just was able to take the eliminations despite the disadvantage being at their fingertips here. They were just able to capitalize and just was able to convert what was a losing position into a chicken dinner here, guys. The head-to-head matchup, of course, really nicely done here by Alter Ego. Well played to EQC, TLQ, and of course the MVP is going to be none other than Scout, guys. This is just absolutely scary to see TLQ Scout here for the MVP, guys. If you're a Sri Lankan and y'all are not playing this Pro Arena Season 1, y'all should definitely be worried about the experience that these guys are racking up here against these PMGC level teams. We do have the PMNC coming up as well, Matrix, because that is just going to convert in that type of event as well, because of course a PUBG Mobile official event, even though this might not be PUBG Mobile official event here, the experience is just absolutely insane, with Tabs as well racking up 5 eliminations. Zetax once again on the board with 4 eliminations as well. He was the MVP of the previous match. He's come through this match as well, taking that experience and converting it in that Miramar match as well. Vika with 3 eliminations, Void Defiant with 4 eliminations as well here, guys. The top players of match number 7, and now, guys, we are down to the curtain call here, the wrangle. We are going to have the final match come through as well. All the Egos with 17 total points here, 15 points for LFEQC, TLQ Esports with 13, VOIN CHAIKERY with 12, DRX with 10, Team Flash with 8, AOD with 6, RRQ Ryu with 5, VE ISSLNRC with 5, LF Esports with 4, Team 52 with 3, TLQ Legends with 2, LF SKYFORCE with 1, DPLUS Kia, HORAA Esports, Hyper Esports, Hong Kong Gaming, EVR G4, and DINGOZ XAVIER will not have capitalized in this match here. However, props to Alter Ego. Finally, they get on the board and they take a chicken dinner, and look at that table shift, Matrix. 1 point difference for the #1 and the #2 DPLUS Kia. They have a challenge on their hands, and so does Team Flash, guys. And I'm pretty sure that these three teams will hold their nerve. It's going to be a competition against all the Ego Aries, DPLUS Kia, and Team Flash for the top 3 position, guys. That is what I think, guys. I don't think that these teams will have enough of time to actually come close to their position here. They could come close, but with all the Ego, DPLUS Kia and Team Flash still in the matches in the next match wrangle, I don't think it will be much of a challenge for them actually, because if they do stay, if they do survive in the matches that we see, match that we see next up, it is going to be kind of convincing that we see FL Vika 20 eliminations, Zeus with 20, Scout with 16. Finally, we see Sri Lankan domination here from Scout. It was about time. It was about time that he got onto the top players list, and this is a very proud moment. A lot of support for Scout definitely on the live chat, and we can see Porrico and Chips as well. They will have their support in the live chat as well. For DPLUS Kia, they are on the top players list, but for me and Matrix, it's just absolutely proud moment for Scout. We are so proud for him to actually come into this top players list here amongst these caliber players. It is just such a proud moment in the Sri Lankan PUBG Mobile community. I'm pretty sure all the support will be on his side from the Sri Lankans. Of course, he is a man with 0 haters in the Sri Lankan PUBG Mobile community. It's so nice to see him on the top players list, guys. Match number 8. It is the curtain call, guys. 50,000 LKR on the line. DK, Alter Ego Aries, and Team Flash for the podium positions, guys. If you don't want them to get a podium position, drop clash them, take them out immediately, because if they set themselves up in this wrangle match, it's going to be too late, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to the last match in the Pro Arena Season 1, guys. It's me on the casting desk with Matrix. We are going to take a short break and be back really quickly, because we want to see how all of these teams play this final match out, guys. We are going to be back after a short break. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Don't go anywhere, guys. We will be right back.
From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, greed, whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness its branches fall. Can you hear the ancient call? In my hand, the glowing seed, light against the shadows, green whispers of the elder tree, set the dying forest free. To the roots and to the sky. Watch the darkness liquefy. From the ashes, green will grow. Where starlight weaves a living thread. Burn the blight, fade along, decay. Watch the wildwood break alive. Twisted vines that choke the light. We are warriors of the right. Plant the life, speak the words, let the poison be unheard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the last match of the Pro Arena Series Season 1, ladies and gentlemen. This match is that match that's going to be the match that's going to be crucial in terms of points for the top three teams especially. And if I don't think, knowing those top three teams and how great they are in the battlefield, I don't think they're going to miss out in the last match just like that. Knowing how Team Flash, knowing how all the egos are, and of course, knowing how DK is as well. So we'll see, ladies and gentlemen, how these three teams, right, will put their everything out in the battlefield in the last match, and see how those kill points are going to be valuable for all these three teams. And obviously, we'll see what team is going to be crowned as champions of Pro Arena Season 1. And guys, this is not going to be it. There's going to be Pro Arena Season 2. More details and everything will be announced as soon as Pro Arena Season 1 ends. So stay tuned for that as well. Please hype up the live chat, because this match is going to be that match, the decider match that I always say when I cast. That is going to be the decider match for all these teams, especially the top three teams. But looking at the zone, ladies and gentlemen, it's going from military base towards Zaki. So we'll see if there's going to be a few drop clashes, and I'm pretty sure there will be maybe in Primorsk as well. But we'll see how LFEQZ is going to be having that fight as well. But it looks like there might be some drop clashes in... okay, no, wait. LFEQZ looks like they're going to make their way through towards Lipoka side, or maybe do something there. We'll see how all these teams are going to play out the last match here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a few drop clashes in some few, hot drop places here. But looking at how Team 52 is, they are going to be going to this small split here. This is a well-known split that we also used to play when we played for this one team before as well. So we'll see. This split is very, very, very nice. But currently, there's going to be a drop clash in this split as well. Team 52 against HORAA, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how this split is going to be for both these teams here, and see how this fight is going to be. We can see Fredo trying to be Sook here, guys. But we'll see how that's going to go for both these teams right now. So Josh, so far with the stage 1 zone being presented to us with all these teams here, we can see knockdowns are going from George Pool apartment side as well here, with LF Esports as well here, and LFEQZ is making their way, jumping to the vehicles, going towards Milta, or maybe towards Lipoka side as well. But LF Esports are also in a fight at the George Pool apartment side against Hong Kong Gaming here. But we are yet to see few drop clashes. But as you can see, the nade knock is going down from HORAA side here as well, guys, towards Team 52 players. It's going to be a very crucial knock for HORAA here. But Fredo is going to be unfortunately knocked out. The revive is not taken yet. It's too late now. And as we can see, both the players in Team 52 is in a bit of a very difficult situation. That nade might just connect, and it does connect to No Fear. Icy's nade does connect, but Jiggle does get the knockdown as well here with the coup. Does get Sanford as well from Team 52 here, ladies and gentlemen. It does not look good for Team 52 right now, and as well as for HORAA as well, but the revive will be taken. But that kill is going to be confirmed just like that. And we can see some back-to-back knockdowns from Chickle taking down Woki as well. I see the last man standing for Team 52 here. The push is coming in. He does have an S12K to his hand. We have seen his kill feed. We have seen the way he has been good in terms of handling those fights here. But we'll see if he can clutch this up for the team here. I see with S12K and HORAA players pushing in. One of their players being left out there to cover up. But oh my goodness, he's going for the first knockdown. Takes the first knockdown as well. And the cover is perfect there from Manofia, ladies and gentlemen. Does get icy as well. But it's going to be it for Team 52. Unfortunately, GG is well played. But we're going to be moving on towards the next fight that has been happening in George Pool Apartments, ladies and gentlemen. Pinkman with the pump shotgun here. He's going to be unfortunate, but the knockdown is coming in from Zhao Jia. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and Roshan is going to be putting those nades. And when that nade does connect, oh my goodness, there's back-to-back knockdowns from both these teams here. Cheney is also cooking a nade here, but that shot might just connect. That nade might just connect as well. Oh, it does. But we'll see how this is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. The DBS shots are not going to connect. Cheney's pump shots do connect there as well. It's not looking good for Hong Kong Gaming here, guys. We'll see how Hong Kong Gaming is going to utilize this fight here. Oh my goodness me, takes down XAVIER. Oh, Monkey, we know he's a very well-known player in the PUBG Mobile scenes as well there. But unfortunate for Hong Kong Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. But as we can see, LF Esports do manage to get those kill points. And yeah. But moving on towards the next fights here, we can see HORAA in another fight as well against Sky Esports, the LF Sky Esports. The knockdowns are going back to back. Oh my goodness. Trying to do some sort of a reflex there, but the revive cannot be taken. Back-to-back knockdowns from both these sides. But Josh, so far, we are seeing clashes going from all these teams at the start of the few minutes of the Erangel match here. What do you think?
Yeah, HORAA has already secured 6 eliminations already. Should place them up at the hashtag number 1, but LF Esports, they have secured 4 eliminations as well, placing them up on the top of the leaderboard. Currently, these are my standings that we are witnessing right now. But HORAA, unfortunately, they've lost their man Jiggle in this play that we have witnessed over here. So, Bojbi, unfortunately, is going to get eliminated from this side, from Sky. Of course, the sprays are going to come down from Fishboy, and it does connect a bit.
Wow. Okay.
HORAA almost got that knock there, but was able to move out of the way just in time there. And Hyper Esports controlling Pool Apartments area as well. We can see DK, one of the contenders for the prize pool over here, 18, almost got the connection over there to come through. Got a few shots, but was not able to connect fully. Got out of his side there. Did DPLUS here, and they are going to rotate up towards the northern side. I'm pretty sure we can see that Hyper Esports are going to pursue now, and we can see Joyd has already taken the rush into consideration here. Now DPLUS here, they are holding this crowd over here. LF SKYFORCE now faced by the last player standing. He is going to get rushed in quite a bit over here. We can see that he is going to try and see if he can take this fight some way or the other here. We can see from the other side, it's no that takes the elimination. Finally, LF SKYFORCE will take the close in this Pro Arena season number 1 here, guys. We are going to be back with season number 2. More details will be revealed. Chips with the S12K shots was able to take out Diane. We know how dangerous Diane is, and now Hyper might have a problem here. What a shot! Wow. Double headshot. Chips with the QBZ gone absolutely crazy here and takes out Hyper Esports with 2 eliminations. DPLUS here on the verge of a championship run here in the Pro Arena Season 1. They've already secured 4 eliminations here. As we can see, DRX, they have come towards the potato side. But yeah, guys, we have confirmed the season number 2 here, and a shot comes down. LF Esports Roshan confirms that elimination as well. RRQ Gen First gets eliminated from this side as well. We have Seni still knocked out here. I think the revive will come through either way, but no, it's a shot down for Roshan here. Leaper gets the knockdown and confirms that elimination here. So RRQ do take the elimination of Seni as well. LF Esports, they've lost 2 players in a row. Susti also gets knocked down right now. It's VC VOIN that they are going to be up against here. And it's going to be interesting here, guys, because we do have ISSLNRC, of course. They are a really good team in this lobby as well here, guys. And what a knockdown from Jimmy here with the Scar L to connect here, guys. What a beautiful shot that was here. ISSL Jimmy, ISSL Lucifer. Now it's up to ISSL here that we can see here. Noob Alliance, ISSL with the grenade is going to try and get something to go here. Jimmy, let's see if it does connect. It barely does here, however, but we can see the UMP shots connecting over here, but it's going to come through. Oh, Jimmy here with the UMP, and now it's all up to Lucifer, ladies and gentlemen. What will he be able to provide? We know how aggressive he is. What will he be able to do in this sort of situation? This is the situation he was built for, guys, in Sri Lanka. This is nothing for him, but now when he's up against this type of tier caliber teams here, VOIN was one of the teams to come. Oh my goodness, Lucifer with the shotgun shots. Yeah, shots does connect, but unfortunately Les or Jace here, my bad, will get the elimination here to go, and ISSLNRC will draw the finish on their pro arena run over here. Now we're down to LF EQZ versus HORAA Esports. Tabs looking to get knocked out over here. HORAA, oh my goodness, hey dummy, almost got knocked out there. LF gets eliminated as well from RRQ, I'm pretty sure, and they are up 3 eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. What a performance here so far from all of these teams. These nades are going to come through and connect here. HORAA dummy almost getting knocked out there yet again here. Just get a little bit of chip damage. He moves out of the way convincingly, yeah, guys. But we do have Pro Arena Season 2 with more than just PMGC teams here, guys. We will have a lot of other teams that will be invited here, so stay tuned, guys. This is not the end of the Pro Arena leagues here that we will have. This is just a Season 1 just to get us started over here. Shot from HORAA, no fear, gets the knockdown over here, but Swaggy is able to reply back here. No fear gets eliminated, and now it's down to Hey Dummy, the last player standing here for HORAA Esports. Will it be the end of Pro Arena Season 1 for HORAA, or will it be EQC's time to exit over here? It's just a DBS shot away, a shotgun shot away, HORAA, and finally the elimination comes through. Tabs from EQC gets that elimination. Swaggy with the 1v2 against HORAA Esports right now, guys, and LF EQC will survive another day. HORAA will have their time in the Pro Arena Season 1 come to an end with 8 eliminations. Beautiful end to their run here in this Season 1. Absolutely brilliantly here, guys, as we can see Team Flash taking a rotation right now with all the Aries in the vicinity and TLQ Esports.
Yeah, guys, we can see the two contenders right now, as of in terms of the points table, is quite close to each other. We'll see if they'll have a head-to-head action right here, close to shelter here, ladies and gentlemen, near the garage. But as you can see, Team Flash is also actually having some eyes on some fights here, but Team Flash players are pushing in as well towards Alt-Ego's side here. Krypton being knocked out as well with Zeus. This is head-to-head action from both the top contenders in the points table as of right now, and Krypton does get eliminated as well. Moana taking some shots towards Bose as well. This does not look good towards Alt-Egos right now, but we'll see if Moana and his teammate here will be able to clutch it up for the team, maybe eliminate Team Flash, which is going to be really, really, really hard in terms of how they handle the game most of the time and how good they are in terms of fight here. But oh my goodness, Pragos does get knocked out with from Ginny there, ladies and gentlemen. Firen taking some shots here, trying to give cover here. Might be able to take the knockdown of Hex. Oh my goodness. Firen taking down the knockdown of Hex with a beautiful Scarlet spray there. Getting some shots on Kenzo as well. This is good stuff from Firen here, but as a solo man, it's not gonna be enough since the revive can be taken instantly. But as you can see, a 2-2 split here going from both these teams here, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll see how TLQ Legends with the 2-2 split here will be able to get the last man of RRQ, or will Farhan be able to clutch it up for the team? But the revive is being taken, and we'll see how much of an impact can Farhan cause towards TLQ Legends. May be able to get two or three players out of the team, or will be able to clutch it up for the team, or it's going to be unfortunate for him. But RRQ, they were good yesterday. They were being at the top, but unfortunately they did slip it down a bit. But this might be the end of their run in terms of Pro League Season 1, and it's yet to be announced about Season 2 as well. So stay tuned for that as well, guys. But right now, DK Nolbu and DK Chips, very two important players and very powerful players, very known players, if I have to say, is alive for DK right now. The contenders right now in terms of the top 3 in points table, finishing in the podiums right now. So we'll see how all these teams be able to fight it out right now, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 2 zone with a couple of not seconds, as like a whole minute, but we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Firen is still holding this position. It's quite hard for TLQ Legends to push Firen as well. In terms of the only way they have is probably coming from the bridge, but other ways are going to be hard unless they have to actually avoid this fight, avoid the last guy. But we'll see with this 2-2 split how I'll be able to take. Oh my goodness, Hexa is 1 HP again. Kenzo is also getting some shots as well. Fire and 6 scope with the Scarrel is pretty dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. If he does get those 2 knockdowns there, which is going to be really hard, but if he does that, that's going to be an opening blow for Firen to clutch it up for the team and maybe do a 1v4 for TLQ Legends here. But we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Zeus trying to get the tires out of Alter Ego's vehicles there, but we'll see how Zeus and his team here, Team Flash, be able to get these points, get those kill points, like how they have been ever since yesterday, Josh. They have been the most dominant team in terms of my eyes, getting those kills. Even though they're not tabletop right now, they have been the most dominant team in terms of my eyes. And I'm pretty sure the rest also, even in the live chat, can agree with this because of how aggressive and how much they want those kills and how good they have handled each and every fight that they've faced.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can see the support in the live chat as well. We have a poll come out here. 59% of the votes go towards the support. Indonesia, guys, is the team that all of these teams, all of the guys in the live are supporting here. We do have Sri Lanka at a close second with 21% of the votes. We have South Korea at 12% and Vietnam, unfortunately, at 8%. And it's pretty weird that we have Vietnam at 8% considering Team Flash. How dominant they have been actually in terms of all of these fights that we have had here, because they are currently probably the most gunpowder efficient team over here that we can see, picking up eliminations at the right time. Maybe not so much in terms of placement points, but we are soon yet to see a clash between Alter Ego Ares, Team Flash and DPLUS Kia. Of course, they are still surviving. DPLUS Kia maybe on the back end here with 4 points and 2 players remaining, but we can see Badru, they are going to get eliminated now. Alter Ego Moana is the last player standing for Alter Ego here. And Team Flash probably have the highest chance to actually get something out of this match here with the 4-man roster remaining. We can see that they've picked up only 2 eliminations, but with the full roster alive, who knows, ladies and gentlemen, what they will be able to do. Their weakness has been playing for space here. In the last few circles, of course, when they are cramped up, we usually see that they don't fare well, but maybe that they can turn it around here, guys, because they are pro level players here, PMGC level players here are Team Flash, so they will definitely be able to turn out there and overcome their weakness maybe for this match here, despite their love for going for eliminations really early on in the matches here. So it's going to be interesting to see, a really good conversation point to have. Team Flash, how well will they be able to secure and hold their space out here? We can see Zeus with the shots over here. AOD, will they become victims of a rush here for Team Flash here? It looks like they are looking nice, convincing to get some eliminations, and Zeus, no questions asked, going for the push here. Vika is going to be the support over here. Bows as well from the off angle will try his best to take some of these eliminations. We can see Vika as well got a headshot to connect almost. and he thinks that there are still some players in that hovercraft as well, but there's no one there. That is blasted. Now it's rolling down over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
he gets the first opening knock here, and that's crucial, guys. That's crucial for Team Flash here. Top one contenders over here fighting it out. They have 4 eliminations now. Probably, yep, there we go. The top of the table over here. All the ego at the bottom. D plus Kia. However, they will be at the second place position, but Team Flash, of course, they are going to be in need of a perfect match over here because they were at the bottom of the top three that we saw here. Alter Ego Aries at number one, D plus Kia at number two, and Team Flash with 72 points coming into this match. Of course, we are going to have to see something really convincing here from Team Flash for them to be able to come through because, mind you, D plus Kia and Alter Ego Aries are still surviving in this match despite they have the Team Flash having 4-man roster alive here, guys. So we will definitely see how these teams will be able to survive. Will they be able to confirm some eliminations at the right time? And we have a rush coming towards Moana here. And now Moana has to prepare himself because we do have some Molotovs coming in as well. Shotgun is going to come through. The jump out is going to come through in FPP position over here. Let's see if Moana can do something over here. FL Tops. And we have VRX Stray with the third party coming through and getting the elimination of Alter Ego Aries. They are out of the match, ladies and gentlemen. The hashtag number one team has been eliminated. Matrix, what do you think that does for D plus Kia and Team Flash in this position?
This is a very huge opportunity for both these teams, Josh. I think all the egos just lack that sort of balance to get those few last points and maybe, bag a chicken dinner and do well in this match. But unfortunately, they're out of the match as well. They did well though, but without that balance that they were lacking, it was quite hard for them to get those points and maybe do well in this match as well. But this is going to be a crucial opening for Team Flash and D plus Kia, especially Team Flash with their full roster being alive. And D plus Kia does have the less percentage as of how realistic we are looking at this as of right now. But Hexa is getting some shots onto himself. Kenzo is being knocked out from Bini, and the confirmation kill is going through as well right now. Ginny and Tony is having some information here, trying to do something and holding edge of the zone here. Ginny taking some shots towards Team Flash. The Team Flash players are looking to surround TLQ Legends here. Vika, with the vehicle, having information that there's players here, there's maybe 2 players here, and Tony is 1 HP as well. We'll see. Ginny is cooking up with the nades. Team Flash is in a fight as of right now, ladies and gentlemen. Who's taking the knockdown of Potato? They are confirming the kill as well. Team Flash is on a roll with kills right now, ladies and gentlemen. Team Flash, we'll see how they'll handle this fight as well here. Jace right now is going to get, oh my goodness, Zeus with a beautiful cover there, gets the knock of Jace as well, confirms the kill. Raptor there gets a blow-up explosion of Tabs, and Zeus getting the confirmation kills of VOIN players as well. This is back-to-back fights, back-to-back knockouts happening at the last game of this Pro Arena series, ladies and gentlemen. Season 1 yet to be finished in about another couple of minutes on how everything is going right now. Stage 4 zone. Stage 5 zone is going to be presented in about another couple of seconds. But we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Defiant is the last man standing for VOIN here. Is in a bit of a very difficult situation in terms of the points and being the last man standing for the team here. But Team Flash is doing an exceptionally well job. We've seen during the past games, even yesterday, they weren't unable to capitalize 4-man roster at the end and get those kills and maybe a chicken dinner, because that team and the way they played, the way they were aggressive, the way they were handling fights, they really showed that they can get those chicken dinners. But we can see Tops getting knocked out from zone. That's gonna be quite sad here. But oh my goodness, Defiant was like, I think I see a guy in the sniper tower, guys. Oh, there is a guy, but he did get some shots towards AOD, the last player for AOD as well, and weren't unable to get the finish there of Naughty Boy there, ladies and gentlemen. Naughty Boy is being a Naughty Boy in the sniper tower right now. But Boo's taking the knockdown of TLQ Tony, and Boo's taking the knockdown of Hexa as well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, back-to-back knockdowns here from Team Flash here. Tops is going to be eliminated from the zone here. Boo's taking down Hexa and Tony together, and Zeus taking the last man from TLQ Legends there, Ginny as well, ladies and gentlemen. The way, like I said, right, these players Vika, Zeus, Bose, and Tops, they had the potential to get back-to-back chicken dinners, in my opinion. Josh, I think he would also agree the same. It's just they couldn't capitalize having the full man roster at the end to get those chicken dinners. But we'll see how LFEQZ might be able to make a threat here, but they're having a fight against TLQ Esports right now. Nades, smokes are being thrown right now. I like these type of zones around prison and everything. We're going to be having some high ground action, some low ground action as well. But right now, we're having some head-to-head action against LFEQZ and TLQ Esports.
Yeah, guys, we do have a real nice match on our hands here. Team Flash, of course, now securing some placement points as well. It's just a question of how much are they willing to spend, how much time are they willing to spend in the top 7 right now. What a nade from Octane here towards Scout. And Nate, that he was not expecting Raptor is going to come in for the revive, but he looks like he's going to have to take the revive and sort of deal with Octane here. And we can see that Panda is going to come through and get eliminated as well. Scout is going to get eliminated from Nolbu. Octane getting his elimination stolen over here. Raptor, he's going to try and come out and take this elimination. Of course, he might just want to pick up the elimination of Raptor, but Adios is still healing and he gets the elimination of Adios. Unfortunately missed out on the elimination of Raptor. Of course, could have gotten an easy elimination there, but unfortunately not. So we do have Team Flash eyeing out DK over here. It's a pretty harsh position that they are in right now, and Vika is going to come through and try and see if he can take an angle knock over here. He does quite a bit here, but it's not that harsh here, guys. It's just the question. Team Flash, you guys gotta survive. If y'all want to take the hashtag #1 position, y'all need a top 3, top 2 finish here. Vika going for the top. ERX is gonna deny that here, guys. You can see now it's up to Zeus and Baus over here to try and do something for the team. Baus is gonna try and take down Trey over here. Unfortunately, does not get the knockout over here. He's gonna try and take out Binny over here. Let's see if he can get the knock, guys. Oh my goodness, guys, what is happening here right now?
Oh my goodness.
Bounce is going to get eliminated from this side here. Zeus is the last player standing, ladies and gentlemen. DRX to take away championship hopes for Team Flash. Will it be or will it not be here for Zeus here? He's the only guy that can control the outcome over here. He's going to try and stay in this position as long as he can here, guys. Of course, the nades are going to come through the pressure. Oh my goodness, he's low on HP. And there we go, guys. DRX have taken down Team Flash and they have reduced their chances of taking the hashtag #1 position by leaving DPLUS Kia and their 2-man roster to play out the remainder of this match. Jason, how much of a disadvantage, or how important was it for DRX that they take out Team Flash, or how important will it be for DK, considering that they now have an open road for the championship or the hashtag #1 position here in this Pro Arena Season 1?
Yeah, I mean, looking at this zone as well, that move from DRX towards Team Flash was quite crucial, because Team Flash was getting those points for the team. What they had to do was have patience, get those placement points, and maybe get a few more kill points as well, and maybe bag a chicken dinner to confirm as the champions of Pro Arena Season 1. But unfortunately, they weren't able to do that. So that was really nice from DRX to engage on that fight beautifully. But we can see Trey taking down Omega there as well on the rock side. But we can see Binny and QXZ pushing in. But Tifu is there as well. Actually, shots are going to connect beautifully from QXZ towards Tifu as well. And Octane taking the first knockdown as well. Oh my goodness. But it's going to be hard for Octane in that angle. Trey taking down Octane as well. That's going to be it for LFEQZ. They were holding it as much as they can, getting those elimination points. We saw previously against TLQ Legends as well. But it's right now up to all these teams here. VOIN, Defiant against Nolbu. I assume, yes, it is. We'll see how this 1v1 fight is going to go. Nolbu has to win this 1v1 fight if he wants to keep his team's hopes alive to get that championship. But Nolbu with S12K, he is going to push up forward. But Nolbu is 1 HP. Ladies and gentlemen, for Defiant is going to be cooking with the nades here. Nolbu is going to heal up as fast as he can. But that nade, oh my goodness, that nade is not the best nade there, ladies and gentlemen. But Nolbu gets knocked out from Defiant's M416. And no, oh my goodness, Nolbu is gonna be eliminated from the match, and it's gonna be hard for DK now with their last man standing. But still, looking at how everything is, DRX have managed to have a full man roster alive with DK, VOIN, and AOD as single players, the solo players alive. But we can see Binny taking down Chips as well, and that's going to be it for DK. Josh, what do you think? How much of an advantage did they have, and what could have they done in terms of this position that they were holding? And now, what do you think? What sort of an impactful way could it be for the points table?
Yeah, it's definitely a good question, Matrix. I think DK might have done just enough to stay ahead here. Team Flash, of course, with the placement points, we might have to consider because they did walk away with 9 eliminations. DK, on the other hand, they were only able to secure about 5 to 6 eliminations there. So it's going to be a question of how much the placement points will actually take a toll here. But talking about their position here, DK could have done better, definitely. Put themselves in a very difficult position here. Naughty Boy, unfortunately, I don't think that first aid is going to come through, and AOD Esports will get eliminated out of the match. DRX finally looking for that chicken dinner chance here. Defiant is the only man to be in the way of them, and that chicken dinner, they've played a flawless match here. Has DRX finally, we have the last 3 matches being dominated by PMGC level teams here. We did have DPLUS Kia take the first Erangel match. Then we had Alter Ego Aries with the second match Chicken Dinner as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, DRX looking
Oh
at
my goodness.
Chicken Dinner, and Hoxie has no idea. Defiant, what are you doing? Get your gun out, guys. What is he doing? What is going on? What
No,
is
actually, no, it's fine.
hell nah, Hoxie. Oh hell nah, bro. What was that? That no way, no chance, absolutely no chance. Will that nade connect? That looks like a close nade, but it does not connect here. That nade from QXZ will connect, but Hoxie, that was minus aura, bro. That was minus aura. Hell no, we are not gonna let that slide. That was absolutely crazy here, guys. But DRX take the chicken dinner one way or the other. Defiant, unfortunately, had a bit too much on his plate with the 3-man on the high ground as well. It was just way too much here. And DRX, they were able to get the winner chicken dinner, guys, in the Pro Arena Season 1. The curtain call, what a way to finish it off. DRX, ladies and gentlemen, DRX, they are the 6th place PMGC 2025 finished team here. They finished in 6th place PMGC 2025. And yeah, this is just an absolutely brilliant curtain call for them as well. What an event that we have had so far in the Pro Arena Season 1. Ladies and gentlemen, QXZ with 5 eliminations, Hoxie with 1, Binny with 2, and Trey with 4 eliminations to take down VOIN and take down DK as well, coming through. I think DK was taken down by VOIN, but either way, to hold their nerve and eliminate Team Flash as well, probably ruin their chances of getting into the top 3. Now DRX with this chicken dinner matrix, what would they have done? Do you think that they have come up enough in the points table maybe to dethrone one of the 3 players in the top 3, that is DK, Alter Ego Aries, and Team Flash? What do you think? Okay, I
I
think
think I think they do have a chance. Sorry, I got a call, but I think they do might have a chance with the amount of kill points they did get, and with the amount of the way they got the way they took down Team Flash as well, and managing to get that chicken dinner at the end. But I don't think it's gonna be enough. But with the amount of points that all the egos, DK, and Team Flash have taken. So we'll see in terms of how the points table is gonna be at the end, guys. So I'm pretty sure y'all are hyped up in the live chat right now, waiting to see what team is gonna be crowned as champions. But this is the match summary presented to y'all right now. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving on towards the head-to-head right now. DRX versus VOIN. I don't know what my guy was doing there, but 7 knocks from both the sides with 12 eliminations for DRX. Like I said, it's a huge number with 10 points additional for the chicken dinner. So it might be influential in the points table, but is it enough is the real question. Is it enough to get there with how much of points the top three has taken?
It's a very good question.
But Josh, so far, I mean, we can see QXZ with 5 eliminations for DRX taking the MVP for the last match. We saw how he was dominant in the last stages of the game as well, with getting those elimination points for the team here, rushing in towards LFEQZ, getting those kills as well. So, Josh, I think the answer to your question would be it would be impactful, but I don't think it's enough because of how good the top three was yesterday and today as well. But yeah.
Yeah, guys. So DRX, they definitely did have positions on the points table as well, but will it be enough? That is the question. Of course, the intensity is rising, guys. The DRX, to see if they're taking the top 3 position, will have to come through in just a bit here, guys. QXC with 5 eliminations, Zeus with 5, Bows with 4, DRX Trey with 4 eliminations, and Jiggle from HORAA has taken 4 eliminations as well. So now FL, Zeus, and Bows, have they done enough, guys? Look at them. The twin domination, guys. Matrix. Do you think that they are the same people in the picture?
I think so. I think so because, I mean, look, they were really good in terms of getting those kills as well. But we can see DRX with 22 valuable points there, damaging the top 3 as well. And we saw a lot more teams taking down DPLUS, taking down Team Flash, taking down Alter Egos as well. So we'll see what sort of an impactful way it would be for the points table here. But Team Flash does have 11 points and DPLUS have 9. So talking about Alter Egos as well, they only have 1 point. So this is going to be very, very crucial in terms of my eyes for the points table, for who's going to be crowned as champions and who's going to be second and third in terms of the podium finish. So
close.
It is really close. So we'll see how it's going to go. But we can see today's matches, guys. Match number 5, Rondo TLQ Esports getting those 26 points. Very valuable. The highest points for today. And I'm proud to say that was a Sri Lankan team today. Match number 6, Erangel DK. We saw how good they were at the end against, if I'm not mistaken, that was AOD. Was it AOD? But that last zone fight, they managed to get the chicken dinner. That was beautifully well done from DK there as well, which helped them to rise up towards the podium finishes as well. And Miramar, of course, Alter Egos getting that chicken dinner. They needed that chicken dinner. Even yesterday, they were really dominant when Rosemary was there as well. And Erangel, DRX, getting that chicken dinner as well, which is again valuable. So we'll see all these points is going to come down to the points table, ladies and gentlemen, and how impactful it can be. But we'll see, guys. So, Josh, so far, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is gonna win? Like, it's actually you can't even think, to be honest, at this point.
Yeah, definitely. But we are going to answer that question with the 3rd place, the second runners up, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up in the Pro Arena season number 1. Your 3rd place winners are going to be Alter Ego Aries with 77 points. They held the hashtag number 1 position coming out of the Miramar match after taking that chicken dinner. But with this match, they have unfortunately dropped down here to second runners up. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, an absolutely brilliant finish to an absolutely brilliant event. Alter Ego Aries was able to secure the second runner-up position in this Pro Arena Season 1. Alter Ego Aries was the team that got 8th place in the PMGC 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have it in the Sri Lankan event, Pro Arena Season 1. We are so honored to have them with us in this Pro Arena Season 1. It's an absolute honor and a pleasure to have casted you guys, Alter Ego Aries. Brilliant finish here in the second runners up. We thank you so much for taking up the invite and taking up this challenge that we have posed for you, and y'all have done exceptionally well, guys. Alter Ego Aries in the second runners up position here. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. In the live chat, we have 123 people actually in the live chat. So yeah, guys, give it up definitely for Alter Ego Aries for the winner chicken dinner they got in the Miramar match and their second runner up finish here, guys. So brilliant stuff. Got 52 eliminations, 25 placement points, and 77 total points here, guys. We are going to go on to the runner up, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be pretty interesting. Who do you guys think it will be? Drop your thoughts in the live chat, but it's coming up in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Matrix, who do you think it is? It's going to
gonna be none other than Team Flash, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my goodness.
83 total points with 11 placement points. That itself, 72 eliminations, guys. 0 chicken dinners. This itself shows how much a team can be with just kill points. Josh, I mean, I have no words.
Yeah, this is just absolutely exhilarating stuff. Team Flash in PMGC 2025, they were the 16th place team. It was the last team in the PMGC. They did get the experience from that, however, but to come out here, guys, this is just how they play. I'm pretty sure in PMGC 2025, this is exactly how they played as well. They are not going to lose their core strategy, and look how good it has turned out here in the Sri Lankan Pro Arena Season 1 here, guys, organized by LF Esports, LFEQC, and CRAXE agency as well. Just absolutely brilliant, sticking to their core values. They've not lost anything, guys. And Team Flash, they were able to secure the runners up of the Pro Arena Season 1. This is absolutely brilliantly played here, guys. Thank you so much again to Team Flash for accepting the invite and coming and playing in this Pro Arena Season 1. It was an honor and a privilege to have you guys in this Pro Arena, because you guys are definitely some of the best in the world here, guys. Of course, PMGC, you are definitely in that conversation here, some of the best in the world here, and it was just absolutely brilliant to come out here and give the Sri Lankan players that were playing here as well a run for their money here, guys. And of course, just taking them out as well would have definitely shown them how dominant actually team players can be, and Team Flash was one of those teams here. So absolutely brilliantly played here, well played. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Arena Season 1 champions. Who do you think it is, Matrix? Who do you think it is? We're going to
I
go.
mean, it has to be. It has to be.
It has to be.
It's obviously going to be none other than the team that previously won PMGC champions. It obviously has to be DPLUS Kia crowning as champions of Pro Arena Season 1. It's an honor as a caster, me, and as my partner Josh as well today, the caster desk, to cast this wonderful team, the way they played, the way they were aggressive, the way they managed to get the chicken dinner today as well. It was an honor to have y'all, and thanks a lot for accepting the invite as well. To see y'all play was an absolute thrill, isn't it, Josh?
Definitely, and of course, DPLUS Kia with their new signing in 6A, and so many of these other players, Nolbu re-signing as well with DPLUS Kia. They look really nice as a squad here. 2024 PMGC Championship winning team here that we have, and fifth place in the PMGC 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions for Pro Arena Season 1 is none other than the decorated team DPLUS Kia. They are your champions in this Pro Arena Season 1, ladies and gentlemen. It has been such an honor. Thank you so much for accepting the invite and coming and showing your true colors here in this Pro Arena here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to announce to you the overall MVP. I'm thinking it's someone from Team Flash, Matrix. I think that's just the amount of eliminations that they were able to take here. This is absolutely exhilarating here. Now we are going to go on to the overall MVP. Let's give it up. Who do you think it is, guys? Show your love in the live chat here for this team here. And yeah, we do have the MVP. It's going to be FL Vika with 20 eliminations, average eliminations 2.5, average damage 590, average knocks 2.25, 1.38 average assists, average heal 190 here, guys. The highlight reel, the TikToks are going to come out definitely. Vika, he has about a 5 minute long. He has a 5 minute long TikTok coming up out of this Pro Arena Season 1. Definitely, guys, what an honor it has been to witness his domination here, guys. But not only does Vika have a 5 minute TikTok coming out as well, Zeus with 25 eliminations will have one coming out as well. This is absolutely crazy. 25 eliminations here, guys, with 3,414 damage. Here we have Chips from DPLUS Kia with 15 eliminations as well, 3,514 damage. We have TLQ Scout, Sri Lankan Pride over here as well. It's just an honor to have him in the top places, and he would definitely be honored to be amongst these type of caliber players as well. 16 eliminations, 3,062 damage with QXZ from DRX to round off everything. 17 eliminations, 2,465 damage. Those are the overall top players in Season 1. Matrix, what a season it has been. Look at
Oh,
these
yeah.
tables. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
guys.
my goodness.
Absolutely neck and neck here. We couldn't have asked VOIN. They will definitely be a bit disappointed not taking enough placement points. Of course, they say it's a tie, but I think they very well know that placement points overrule eliminations here. So the third place will go to Alter Ego Aries, but it was really neck and neck chase, and I think it was just absolutely super close here. They have come at the fourth place position. DRX taking the chicken dinner. Of course, it wasn't enough, but they did get the threshold as well. 72 points they were able to secure as well. And then it comes AOD with 57 points, RRQ with 57 as well. They were at the hashtag number 1 for a big portion of day number 1. And now, guys, Sri Lankan Pride, we can see in order here TLQ Legends, TLQ Esports,
Oh, my goodness.
EQC, and ISSLNRC. They have done absolutely brilliant to beat the likes of HORAA, Team 52, XAVIER, Hong Kong Gaming, LF Esports, Hyper Sky, and EVRG4. Absolutely brilliant here. I'm really proud of their accomplishments here. For the Sri Lankan squads that have played 8 to 11, dominated here the mid table. It was an absolutely brilliant time to witness them playing amongst these teams as well. And we should be a bit worried as well, because they have done absolutely sensational amongst these PMGC level teams. Am I right, Matrix?
Oh, yeah. Now they've gained a bit of experience in how, high level players and high level teams really actually run this. So it's nice to see really good teams representing Sri Lanka here have gained some experience and have gained some knowledge on how things actually do run out there. So they will be a threat in terms of having our Sri Lankan page back on track. So we'll see how this will influence as well. But Pro Arena is not going to end here, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a season 2, and it will be announced soon. Right, Josh?
Yeah, guys, we have already confirmed $1,500 prize pool in the Pro Arena Season 2. So news about that will come your way pretty soon here. We just got confirmation from CRAXE agency that it will happen. So guys, it's going to be really interesting to witness that yet again. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, the curtains have drawn on Pro Arena Season 1. We thank you to all. We give special thanks to all of the players and all of the teams from PMGC side, of course, South Korea, Indonesia, Vietnam, the whole of Asia, for accepting our invite here and coming through and playing the Pro Arena Season 1. Big shout out to DPLUS Kia, Alter Ego Aries, Team Flash here. We got DRX, RRQ, VOIN, CHAIKERY, HORAA, Team 52, DXAVIER, Hong Kong Gaming. What a privilege it has been to cast you guys. It's been an absolute honor for me and Matrix, of course, to cast such caliber players like you. We hope that we have done some exceptional casting for you guys. I hope that you all are satisfied with how we have come out and supported you guys in this live and in this Pro Arena Season 1. And we thank you, of course, to CRAXE Agency for giving us this opportunity to come out and just cast this exceptional event here. Pro Arena Season 1 has been nothing short of a success here, ladies and gentlemen. However, it is going to draw the curtain on this event here. Pro Arena Season 2 is coming your way, guys. Stay tuned. Of course, we gotta go out by thanking our sponsors, Dasa Energy, Loyalty First EQC, CRAXE Agency, Slayer for hosting the rooms, and of course to our production manager, Dev GamerNet, for providing us an exceptional live stream here and an exceptional API broadcast. Of course, no better services than Dev GamerNet here. But that is going to be it from us, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute honor here. We've had the live chat go off both days, guys. We peaked at around 300 to 400 viewers. It's just absolutely insane. Me and Matrix are nothing short of grateful for this opportunity. But that is going to be it from us, ladies and gentlemen. The on-air talents, me again. Once again, it's Josh, Esports, and Matrix on the live caster desk over here, and we are going to draw the curtain on this Pro Arena Season 1. Thank you guys so much for watching. All love from Sri Lanka. Thank you so much to the entirety of Asia for coming through and making this event a success. We are going to see you next time, guys. Peace out.
From the soil, corruption spreads, blackened roots beneath our heads. Primewood bleeds, its branches fall. Can you hear?